Have we started?
Yes.
Hi there. I was just messing with Dan a little bit there. I know we started, right? Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. Just clarify.
So we don't let me forget that.
Don't forget it.
Hey, welcome, Broken Couch. I'm Matt. James.
Hello, James.
Adam.
Adam.
Jack.
That's me.
And Grace.
That was perfect timing! Gosh!
You guys
And that's
couldn't do
serious.
that, but serious me out right as I introduced Grace.
Right, if she just sort of did the...
Unfortunately, she doesn't have her cat ear headphones.
Yes. Alright. Take it easy.
So,
Alright.
Episode 2, Season 2. It's one of those
You good?
nights again.
Oh no.
I think we're all kind of
Stinky.
tired. I'm okay, but everyone else is probably pretty tired and out of it. I know Dan is, but he's not here, so
Not anymore.
not anymore. He just left.
For reasons.
He's having family night. That's not that. Family night. So, last week, the gang left Lindstrom, spent a couple days out on the road, camped a little bit, Kelfor,
God.
I don't want that to come up.
had some
at all
mystery
from
steak.
anyone.
Well, it's too fucking bad.
yeah.
He
So-
made a mistake.
Yeah. But got a table out of it.
Hey,
Good fucking
I said
gravy,
for sure.
Kelfor. What the fuck did you do?
But
still...
unfortunately, Kelfor doesn't know because Ivan rolled a nat 1 to
I don't fucking know.
to let him know. So
Still, probably
forgot,
my favorite
sorry.
part of that session was the whole "you rat."
which, by the way, if you go back to the episode, you'll see me in there. I timestamped it in the comments
Nice.
just so I could go back to it whenever I wanted.
I will try not to peek the mic this time. I
Oh,
promise.
please do.
Oh,
I mean, it's peak entertainment. Anyway.
And so they camped. Then they kept going, and right as the sun was beginning to set on the second day of travel, they reached the city of Amran, home of Drax's childhood friend, Gamlin, and his wife Triss. They met them, had a nice time visiting, and then met Rowan, a contact with the Slayers Guild, to procure room and board. Someday, I'll think. Not today.
no.
And you guys all found rest, and come morning, you will continue on heading toward Targe. So that's where we'll pick up.
Alright.
I'm up.
Good. Come on.
I've just been sitting up in bed for the past hour, thinking about things, but also nothing. Alright, I'm coming.
Alright, there we go. Kelfor! And I just kind of pick him up, pull him out of bed, and I hand him to Nevia.
Yep.
So, Kelfor drank a lot last night, so he is very, very just ragdoll.
In that case, I make sure Nevia has a good grip before I hand off.
Do you
Rather
think-
than just, oh no.
Do you think the fix-it briquet would cure his hangover?
I think the returning brick may do it. Oh, wait.
Sorry, you forgot the brick. You left the brick behind. Now we're down to one brick.
No, I didn't leave it behind. I gave
I
it.
know, that's what I mean. Left it in the hands of another.
Yeah.
While you guys are having conversation, you just see like a middle finger come out. What do you guys talk about? A brick?
I break it. No, I'm kidding. No. God.
Get the other finger ready.
What'd you say that was? The brick of mending?
No, it's called the fix-it bricket.
Nice. Well, yeah, maybe it might work.
I will
Questions
kill
for
you
later.
if you try.
Or now.
We'll let him wait.
All right.
Nevia sets Kelfor down in a chair and goes back upstairs to get Emmy up.
I'll start making the egg with like, I think it's like pepper. I can't remember the hangover fix.
Yeah.
A raw egg, two shots of coffee, 2 shots of Tabasco, and a gun to kill myself.
As he's groggily making all this, just making it down to the fine detail, everything, and I'm finally ready to dig in, I'm like, oh, thanks.
I started making another one.
And he's doing the thing where she like gets into the bed sheets and doesn't want to go.
No, come on.
Or like
come on.
the comforter comes down the stairs with her
No.
too, like chungala.
God.
No. She eventually gets you downstairs and manages to get the comforter out of your grip and walks it back up to the room.
God.
Good morning.
Hey, Amy. I get you.
Same.
All right.
Alright, are we staying in here longer or are we leaving?
I'd like to just get food and go if we can. Aries.
She's like on her way down as you call. She's like, I'm here.
All right, good. All right, let's go ahead and grab stuff and go.
Do you not want to say goodbye with your friend and the other person?
Well, we're gonna meet him outside, aren't we?
Yeah, we might see him on the way.
He said he'd try and see you guys off.
Oh, that's nice.
So you guys have your breakfast, get all your stuff together. Nevia double checks Emmy's room to make sure she doesn't forget anything.
Sees a couple discarded bones.
Yeah. Picks up a few teeth that rolled under the bed. And you guys head back out into the streets. It's not too busy this time of morning. There's a few people in like ties kind of loose. Like they're like, "Oh, fix it when I get to work." like walking down the street. A couple people like that you saw the night before, like
Just coming home.
yeah, or like just kind of parked on a bench. Couldn't quite remember the way back, so they just took what they could. But yeah, you guys go. It's a nice sunny morning. It's a little misty being by the coast, but it has that nice effect of like the sun rays going through the the fog. It's a comfortable temperature, being on the coast. Not terribly warm, but not a bitter cold. So, yeah, you guys head back out toward the entrance to the city. And kind of as you approach, waiting for you by the gates, you see just a little guy
God.
who sees you and is like, "Oh, hey guys!"
Hey, man.
See Gamlin approaching.
Always on time as usual.
Yep. Never late for class. What time is it? I gotta be at class here in a few minutes, but it's okay.
Oh, it's 15 after.
I gotta be
I'm
in
kidding.
class. It's fine.
You don't do that to someone who's late to class.
Whatever, education. It's fine.
Yeah, who needs it?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Hey, that's what I've been trying to tell you all this time, but Triss, oh god. Well,
Having a degree, it makes it easier in the job market. At least that's what they say. But
wait, you can't have a degree. That's like...
Where's this going?
What are you trying to do with this?
Isn't... Like, it's 70 degrees out. Did you just take one or something?
That's true.
70 degrees outside.
It's not 70 degrees outside.
It's like
Drek can't count
69.
either.
47. Gosh.
It's like
Celsius.
Close.
It's like
You're getting
mid
close.
to upper 50s.
Celsius. Oh god.
Not Celsius.
That'd be bad.
It's Kelvin.
Toasty.
Yeah, regardless, he just kind of like, okay, yeah, but, yeah, it was good seeing you.
Good seeing you too, buddy. Come back and visit soon, okay?
Yeah, in the meantime, outdo the rest of those guys putting out work. The yours, I don't know, it has something different, in my opinion.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I could get on a cool project or something. Oh. We'll see.
Yeah. Do what you think is right.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we've always done, and we're both alive.
Yeah.
I just start elbowing Ivanov. I'm like, have you ever seen him this like motivational before?
Like once.
This is like a new change. It's like crazy.
Emmy
Something-
holding Hawk very tightly, like almost too tightly, and looking at the two men just says, "They are friends."
They are friends.
Hopper's just
And I'm just kind of listening in on all of this and just... Okay. Yeah. But I know those times we didn't always do the best things, but I feel like we're better for it.
Hey, no one ever does. Can't expect people to be perfect.
Yeah.
If
I
the
will be
world's
one day.
perfect, then it's fucking boring. What?
Oh, nothing. And after a certain point, I'm just sort of like, yeah, no. I one day I'll make it up to you for having my back for so long.
To make it up to you? To be in your buddies enough for me.
And the brick. Don't
And the
forget
brick.
about
You
That's
did.
true.
You did give him a
And
very
the
nice
bird.
brick.
Bring it to class.
That's a good idea.
Well, I already got it. He puts it in his bag.
Hey, maybe you could attach it to another device you've got. Maybe use it for...
See?
Hey, I'm not that bad,
No,
aren't I?
that's a good idea.
Yeah, dude. 2 + 2.
I can't wait till he makes a fully
Fish,
brass
man.
mechanical boomerang.
Close enough. Got the first letter.
Letter.
Don't worry about it.
It's okay. It's okay. You're still learning.
I know that G is the first letter of the alphabet, man.
Oh no! Everything I've worked toward.
He's getting closer.
It is closer.
I mean, that's what you guys always work on, right? The alphabet? Because you have all these spells. Like the spelling bee and everything.
I can't tell if you're joking with me or if you're actually confused.
And that's the problem.
Yes!
That's why I'll never tell you.
All this time, Drek has had 20 intelligence. He's just been fucking with me.
I need a raw.
And see, with Gamlin, it's just sort of like, he knows the truth, but...
I need a raw eggs. I need a raw egg. 2 shots of Tabasco and a fucking gun.
Get it on out.
Get a gun!
But yeah.
Gamlin's like, oh, well, I don't want to keep you guys from getting on your way, and I got class here soon, but
Yeah.
you said you'll be coming back here in like a month or so, yeah? Something like that.
maybe back through here, but it really depends on what happens.
Sure.
We'll see.
Yeah. Just let me know if you come back this way soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what kind of work we're getting into, but we've been dealing with some pretty dangerous folk. It's not looking amazing for some of the people in Lindstrom. It was pretty bad up there. But
Big city corrupts people.
you are not wrong. I honestly do miss kind of the old days where we didn't really have one set place.
Yeah, only so much you can do when you're living in farmlands.
Yeah.
Keeps you humble.
Keeping in people's backyard barn and,
Yep.
you know,
Hanging out with the cows, good times.
yeah, eating the cows.
Or-
It was one time gambling. I'm sorry, but I had to eat.
I know, buddy.
oh, cow.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't let anything go to waste. He can.
Even the bones?
Even the hooves.
And the hooves?
I hate the bones. God, but yeah, no. Yeah, but we'll be sure to keep in touch, hopefully, and see where it goes.
Yeah. Just keep me posted.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're in a less dangerous line of work. Probably
Well,
better for you.
less monsters.
Yeah.
This is much dangerous stuff from exploding.
Yeah.
I will say, the monsters haven't really been the dangerous ones yet. It's been the people.
That's deep.
It's also true.
I'm serious.
Oh. Maybe it's better that I didn't go to the Artificers College in Lindstrom.
Yeah, it kind of got hit in
didn't
the
trust-
crossfire of blowing up tower.
I didn't trust the Mages College very
Or was it
much.
near that? Was it near
in
the
same
clock
kind of
tower?
district, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we got to get going.
See you around, buddy.
See you again.
Have fun. And hey, you know, I always told you, don't die.
I'll try not
yeah,
to, and
after all
I'll
that.
have fun. I just hope you remember how to.
Of course I do.
Well, me coming back here should have reminded you.
It's always good to have a refresher course.
It was good for me too.
I'm glad.
What's up?
My texts aren't working right now.
Hold up.
We're having
Pretty much
technical
there's just
issues.
something showing up on stream that we need to move.
Oh, here. I can go.
I didn't
Goodbye,
want to interrupt
Gilman.
a good story moment.
Bye, buddy. Why is only he leaving?
Yeah, Drac leaves and everyone else just stands there.
My time has
There we
come.
go.
Yeah. They part ways and Gamlin kind of scampers off, waves to you guys as he goes.
Yeah, nice to meet you guys.
Oh, so there, whatever you make more stuff, let me know. I love it.
I will do, bud.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Did you just say deuces?
Yeah, she crawled back up into the wagon.
Fair.
Ares is like, where did she learn that? Yeah, you guys head back to the stable, get up in the wagon. Nevia takes the reins, starting out as you guys go. And, yeah, you start to make your way, toward Targe.
Nice.
Very nice.
Is there anything you guys want to do while you're traveling?
So- We're basically on the road again, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What were we gonna say, Jack?
Did my hangover clear?
you're still working on it, but it's at the point where it doesn't like inhibit you
Can I look at light just fine now?
for the most part.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out when we're on the road then.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you want me to roll perception?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
18. Right. Let me see. Okay.
It's so easy to do perception because it's just plus 10.
That does make it easy, handy, yeah.
Unless you roll a 1.
Let's roll a 1.
No, I mean like math-wise.
Yeah.
Imagine if I'd add 5 to that. 5 to plus 8, what the hell would that be?
What's 9 plus 10?
27?
Are we good?
Yeah, Jack says we're good.
Don't do it.
Jack,
Don't.
what's 9 plus 10?
I'm not gonna say it.
40. It's 19.
2 reasons I don't.
21? Sorry.
Sorry, I had to stop for pets.
Yeah. Well, I'm pulling up this table if there's anything else you guys want to do. Just as you're in the cart.
Yeah, whenever we get in the cart and load up, I'm just gonna reminisce for a little bit.
Yeah.
Probably just look at some of the same roads that we went down before we finally split off at this town, and yeah. After that, continue my running regimen.
Yep. Yeah, and given that you've sort of been through this area a couple times, lived around here a bit,
Oh, I know that farmer. Oh, he knows me.
you know that it's about riding days and sleeping nights. It's about 2.5 days to Targe. Thereabouts.
Okay.
Keeping on a steady pace, yeah.
Luckily, this is my favorite terrain.
Road.
Oh
What are
my
you,
god,
the
we have
ranger?
a ranger.
If you want to call me that, I guess.
I don't think you called that.
A ranger?
Yeah.
I don't know. Kind of has a nice ring to it.
I'm specifically going to make a character named Ranger, and I'm going to make him a sorcerer.
Okay. So as you guys are riding along, you
Run into bandits.
I
And then
get to
I
hit
run into the
something.
bandits. I cast beheading! Huh?
you guys
I
see
can't
this just kind of as you're going down this road. You know that like the road to Amran is between Amran and Lindstrom is pretty safe because it's like a major trade route.
Mhm.
This one's a little bit less so. So Kelfor's kind of keeping an extra watchful eye, and just as you guys are going down the road, you pass by this cart full of like it's got like sort of a like fabric resting over it.
Yeah.
But as you're going past it, you see that there's a bunch of supplies. There's a very like clear smell to it. It smells like herbs and spices and stuff. And you smell meats, different kind of stuff. And you see that there's a guy, middle-aged man, kind of portly, little mustache, just sort of riding along. And as you pass, you see there's some like cages in like along the back of the cart with a bunch of like really weird live animals inside of them.
What do you
What
mean
are
by
they?
really weird?
Like from different parts of the world, from
Exotic.
like some exotic, some just look kind of strange. Like there's like a purple weasel and stuff. You see like a bunch of like Kelfor, you where you're from down in like the coastal regions, some like macaws kind of from where you're from, which you didn't really expect to see around here.
Okay.
Yeah, some like little small like chunky worms that are like sort of an indigo kind of color. Just all kinds of weird stuff just kind of in there. And he just kind of just does a common courtesy nod as he drives by.
What's up?
Good morning, eh?
Yeah, it's been pretty alright. What you got there?
Supplies.
Is
And
he-
animals.
He's driving alongside us.
He's kind of passing, but you guys are going at kind of a steady pace. You have a little time for a conversation.
Gotcha.
Supplies and animals?
Supplies, yes.
Mm.
Can I roll an Arcana check?
Sure.
Are those supplies for sale or are those supplies for?
Some are.
It's like 15.
Okay. There's a couple in there that you can sense like a faint, like innate magical aura in. Like you look and there's just like it's sort of like behind this little like lemur. It's just like a little gem almost, like just sort of like a hunk of like gemstone that like has like is floating and has like a gravitational pull with like rocks around it and stuff.
Final Fantasy Elemental.
Kind of. But you recognize it as a lesser earth elemental.
Interesting.
Yeah, take them into
They're-
Ammon for trade. Yes, sir.
You know what? I think this is what this is gonna have to do. Let's go ahead and stop the horses. Lady Way, we can go ahead and look at your wares.
I suppose so. He pulls his reins, stops, and he goes over and he pulls off the the cart, like tarp going,
Yeah.
protecting the animals from the sun.
Now I'm just waiting for Kelfor to pull out the gun.
Better fucking not.
Nice. You're looking at your wares. I'll pull out my ware.
Stick him up.
It's a robbery.
Do I see any of the animals like mistreated or anything like that?
No, for the most part, they're all in healthy condition. A lot of them are actually a bit like kind of overweight. Yeah, they seem to be well taken care of.
Okay.
Emmy's going around and taking Hopper and smushing his face against every like container.
Just-
And then like under her breath you hear her say, "You are friends."
Your kid is weird.
Saying this the entire journey. And I feel like a dick every time I say it. But man.
Wait, what did he say?
Nothing.
Do I see any animals just not wanting to be there at that particular moment? Like, or just like,
I mean,
if I could be somewhere else right now, I'd be pretty pog.
Oh my god.
I mean, there's
Do I have
plenty
to
that
communicate
would.
with animals?
That would
I also
rather-
do a dice roll for a pog check.
Roll for pogging.
Oh no.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of the animals look like they'd rather be like,
Somewhere else.
oh yeah, like not in a pen, you know, like out roaming and stuff. But most of them seem to be fine.
Probably any of them would be pretty upset having Hopper squish near them.
Yeah, a lot of them are a bit unsettled. A couple of them just sort of like,
In that exact fashion.
They are friends.
Yeah, there's a frog wearing a suit in there.
yeah, there's like as you're looking, you see like a woodpecker. You see in one of the big cages, like sort of toward the back, you see like a big old like baboon. Like it's sort of the hair around its face and like along its skin, sort of turning gray. Like it's getting a little old.
Yeah.
And it's just sort of sitting there like.
Me too, man.
Now I want Ivanov to buy him.
I have a monkey companion. That'd be so fucking great.
Put a wizard's hat on him, teach him spells.
Teach him meteor swarm just in
Do not
case.
make me summon a monkey familiar, because I will fucking do it.
It's not a familiar.
No, I meant like
It's your friend.
It's just your family.
We gotta take care of it.
Yeah, you see, you've definitely never seen it before, Emmy, but
Yeah.
you see,
Everybody's having a whole-
well, you see this big bird. It's got like bluish feathers. And it's like, and as you press Hopper up to its face, it's like, and like you see like big like tail feathers buff out. Ivanov, you know this is a peacock.
Oh, sick.
And as like Hopper's nose like goes through the bars,
no.
it like
He gets paralyzed and falls over.
because peacocks are assholes.
That is true.
Yeah, peacocks.
Someone's
Really?
pet peacock. Peacock.
I mean,
Might-
it's tiny little-
Shut
'cause I know
up.
her.
Keepock.
I know Emmy's little tiny little fruit snack hands could definitely flick through those bars. So she just does.
Emmy, don't smack it.
Not gonna lie, I like its energy.
I'm gonna. Do you see any magical properties on any of these boys?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, I felt something of an elemental and like, but hidden behind one of the lemurs. Little stone elemental.
I'm not sure what we could do with that.
And a few things.
How much for that? As I point over to the gem elemental.
Well, those earth elementals are pretty pricey. Go for a lot because people look at the gym and think it's important.
I think he's
I
calling you
wonder
out.
if that statement
I
was
think he's calling
pointed.
you out.
They for a small one like this, you know, it's still got some growing to do. 800 gold.
How much gold did we say I
we
had?
didn't check that. I mean, I would say you would have enough for 800.
800, yeah. What color
it's-
gemstone is it?
It's like a orange, like kind of a scarlet kind of color.
Ooh. Interesting. So it's gonna get bigger.
They grow kind of slow, you know, Earth. But you can expedite the process a bit by feeding it and giving it a good
what-
mineral diet.
Mineral, okay. What about flesh and bone?
Ew.
You know, I haven't
I feel
tried
like-
that.
I feel like at least bone might do something. I don't think elementals crave anything flesh-like.
Now, hear me out. This might be crazy. What about gravy?
Oh.
What have I
Euros,
got-
maybe?
What have I gotten myself into?
Typically, like rocks.
Yeah, like the Earth.
A rock.
Understandable.
I had a whole
3
class
days,
of
I'm
elementals. This is killing me.
The first 3 days, I'm gonna kill it by giving it too many eggs or something.
Do not feed the Earth elemental eggs.
Well, because when I say feed, it's kind of like. Have you ever read that children's story, Katamari Damasu?
Did it have pictures?
Yeah. It kind of, yeah.
Then maybe, yeah.
It's
the one-
more like that.
It's the one where an Earth elemental just keeps rolling pieces of rock and other debris into itself, and it gets enormous.
Okay. What if we get another brick of returning, and then
That's
make it a part of him,
Eat it. Oh,
and then
I don't know if that's a
he'll
good
become my
idea.
personal Pokemon?
Are you saying we need to get an Earth Elemental of returning? This is only good idea.
I was. Oh,
So, 800, you say?
Yeah, for that one, yeah.
Anyway, you could go down a little bit in price.
maybe if Ivanov buys a monkey as well.
There
Why?
are bulk discounts.
Come on. I mean, look at him. He's vibing. You need someone vibing.
Oh, young
So
lady, it
terrible.
seemed like you were befriending that peacock over there.
Don't worry about it. I will also bring up that people are coming for you for business, because I'm assuming you have to set up shop somewhere, right?
I go to Amron and set up a tent, sort of in the bazaar.
Well,
Sounds bizarre.
It's funny.
Seeing that we're kind of expediting that process, would a discount be okay?
Make a persuasion check.
Hey,
what do you
I'm
want
not
me
the
to
best
get?
one to do this.
What do you want me to get the baboon?
I want you
No,
to,
I'm talking to literally everyone
I
else.
want you to get the baboon so bad.
He's not a familiar. If he dies, he dies.
It's true.
I don't care. It's better than not having him.
14.
14.
I rolled a 13 plus
He can
1.
watch our stuff while we're gone.
No,
Already watching.
Give it a sword.
no,
He's like,
Give it your quarterstaff.
Okay,
no, give it
also,
one of the
guys,
guns.
I want,
By the time
I
he
also
comes,
want you
when we
guys
come
to
back,
think-
he has a lion cub, and he's just.
Now, if you leave
I
him
just
alone
also
for too
want
long,
to
you're
get-
going to get a reenactment of Planet of the Apes.
I think the Earth Elemental is the best buy because, one, we have. I'm pointing at Ares. You know what she can do. You keep on doing you. Anyways, but I think Earth Elemental would be best. If you want it, up to you.
Still don't know. Okay. Yeah.
She ate a full button before.
Oh,
if we
that.
get a pet, she might
Yeah.
eat it.
It's like, I haven't eaten a frog yet. I know what's
You would be
food and what's
paralyzed-
friend.
You would be
Most of the
paralyzed
time.
before.
Emmy under her breath just says, "I'd like to see you try."
Tempt me, kid.
See, it's
No.
conflict that makes me hungry.
no.
All right. So, are we getting anything other than the elemental?
Discount? Did we get that
A
discount?
small discount I could agree with. A discount that could extend if you bought more than one.
Well, how much is the base discount right now?
25 gold.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Do you have any more elementals in there?
Look. He kind of like lifts a few cages, looks around, like, oh, got this one. He pulls out. It's just like a little like green core with like just sort of a breeze kind of going around it.
Wind elemental.
Yeah.
I want that
Air
woman!
elemental.
I want that one. The wind elemental.
These ones are a bit pricier because they're kind of hard to catch, but
I wonder why.
If anyone can catch it.
Not for Calfor. Not hard to catch.
well, it took me a while to catch it.
Are you faster than him?
That is not.
He looks at like his beer gut. And he's like, I don't think so.
Oh, terrible at small talking.
Like this.
Oh, this isn't small talk. This is business.
The air elemental would be 1,000 gold. But I'd be willing to give a larger discount for that. A handsome 50 gold. But if you were to buy it with the earth elemental, I could do 1,600 for the pair.
How much do you have on you? And I'm gonna take him to the side so he doesn't hear.
Yeah.
281.
Where did your gold go?
You want some?
I bought stuff for Nevia. I bought stuff for me.
Oh, right.
I'm paying for 2 people.
It's true.
Leave me be.
Can anyone spot him? I don't think I have to
Spotted you too.
No,
Many
look,
things.
Listen. Drak, listen. If we got the earth elemental, we would name him Brock. If we got the wind elemental, we'll name it Windy.
Oh, don't you dare.
I'm giving it names so we get them.
Why are you already putting sentimentality?
A dumb name
Sentimentality.
for the elemental. I vote we just call it.
Actually, no, that's actually a good idea because that could be called name. We could be like, man, I really wish would be here right now.
Well, since he's a gym elemental, I mean, thought he'd just be named Jimmy.
That's a good name.
It's an earth elemental.
Good name.
I would like
The
to
earth
ask,
elemental, though.
The gym is just its core.
I
Still
recommend the earth elemental be Brock. Come on.
We're all just over here, just like arguing over the names, like, no, it's Cornelius.
oh my fucking god!
As those two are
Jimmy's got her
negotiating,
hands like this and is like looking and listening to everyone's points.
yeah, as they're doing that,
I'm literally like mimicking the baboon.
you like as those two kind of go off before you join them, Emmy, you kind of like are still like more tentatively showing Animals Hopper, and you see one. It's I don't feel like describing it. It's a Canadian goose,
Oh no.
Oh,
Keep it away!
and you're like,
No.
and it's like.
Oh, you've angered the goose.
And that causes you to run off and join the negotiations.
I hear it and I'm like,
Negotiators.
why would God?
of all things, why that?
Was that the wind elemental or the earth elemental?
Gotta fill it out.
Believe it or not,
That was
it's
the
easier
goose.
to keep. It's better to keep the thing in bars as opposed to.
You notice how I said
not
almost. You notice how I said almost everything's for sale. He stays.
Not that way.
That thing.
trying to give away the goose. Like you buy one
know what?
thing, you get the goose for free.
I want it.
Absolutely the fuck not. Look at me. Look at me right now.
You'll be my battle companion.
Absolutely not.
Over your shoulder, the guy makes eye contact with you. He's like, 10 gold.
No.
5 if you buy something else.
No.
I have a deal for you.
The baboon? Huh. He's a pretty big fella, but he's getting old. 80 gold.
All right. How about this? The two elementals, the baboon, And the goose,
And the goose, yes.
1650.
Deal.
All right.
Where the fuck are we getting that money from?
I use every penny. And then you cover the rest.
Me?
If that,
The rest
There's
is not going to
one
be a
that's
lot.
wanting to also get in on this.
I'm paying like 1,500.
Yeah.
I got 281, so
So it'd be
that
150
goose is
out
not
of the.
getting anywhere near the cart. That goose is not inside the cart.
you brought the goose. I'm getting the gold.
What? Oh,
It is worth every penny.
So
Why?
wait,
You guys
I would have 1 gold after that. 650.
what?
Shouldn't I have like 31 gold?
It'd be your share would be about 150, so
Yeah.
it's like 130 left. You said you had 280.
Yeah, 281.
So yeah, about 131.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm a big genius.
And I'm broke again.
Yep.
Hey, money's used for spending, man. Don't worry about it.
All right. And I
You're gonna have to
kinda-
convince me real hard for the next time you want me to tip you on something.
I gingerly take the wind elemental, hand it off to you, and I guess the rest just kind of what happens.
Well, he hands you the cages of the thing, and he kind of has to like get everything else off, and then get the baboon cage off. He's like, "Do you want the cage for the baboon?"
I mean, is he?
It's
For
pretty
your
docile.
baboon, it's yours now.
Is he an escape artist? No. Okay, then
Pretty
no.
docile.
No, he could come out.
I don't know. I think he'd be a good study companion.
Opens the cage and
Probably
it
need
just
me more willing to read than you.
yeah he.
I'm not happy with you right now.
I may not be able to read books, but I can read the room.
I'm very disappointed in you right now. I'm very disappointed in you right now. I want you to know that.
Well, you know what? Hey, I'm used to it my whole life.
For anyone watching,
Don't you gaslight me, you son of a bitch!
For anyone watching at home, you guys can start in the comments taking bets as to which one will die first.
It's gonna be that goose is gonna be the only thing left.
It's gonna be Drac. He's gonna kill me in my sleep.
No, I will not. I said I'm disappointed. I'm not mad.
That hurts even more. I'm gonna die of grief.
Yeah, he opens the cage for the baboon, and it just kind of like stands up and kind of shuffles out. And it like looks at you. It's like,
Yes.
Come on, buddy. Does
walks back to the car.
It
he named?
Yeah, I gave him the name Midas when I got him, but you're welcome to change it.
I actually like mine.
Manners.
That'll be his nickname.
Do you have a name for this? As I hold up the goose.
Satan.
All right.
I suggest we call it Beelzebub.
Bees. I was literally thinking the same thing.
You're waiting
All right.
me back.
All right, Billsy. Billsy, come on. Oh wait, you're in a cage.
Leave him in that cage.
Yeah, you're staying in the cage for a bit.
I think
it's
you
just
guys
like
don't
hooked
understand.
onto your
The
hand,
cage is
like the
not
fingers
there
going
to
through the
protect
cage.
him. It's there to protect us.
And I'm just like, aw, he's giving me kisses. Gosh. I'm probably the only one here that can actually hold the cage without, like,
Yeah,
I
whenever,
don't know, getting
whenever,
pierced.
whenever he handed you the cage, he had to get like a falconer's mitt.
I'm just over here, my scales are just...
Wait, Wait, how do you feed an air elemental?
You let him sit out in the air.
You just
Let them follow around with you.
they
Air
roll.
elementals will tend to stick pretty close, so...
They roll.
All right.
They basically roll through the land.
How about this? Instead of the earth elemental, as I kind of beckon for the earth elemental, being called Brock or Jimmy, how about this? We call him Brocky.
I like
Brocky Balboa.
You do you. You added that last part. I'm just gonna call him Brock.
All right.
Brocky. Since I influenced your name choice, what about the wind elemental? I feel like it's only fair.
Well, for the wind elemental, let's think about this.
Turbulence.
Turby.
Turby?
Turby.
Herbie?
Turby. Turby.
No, stop. We can think about it.
No, it's already Turby.
All right, it's Turby.
Shut up! God!
What?
Oh no!
You
Just this
don't.
whole conversation.
I feel like we have a big understanding now.
Yeah, no.
Brocky Turby.
Honestly, this is great.
What are we calling the wind elemental?
Huh?
What are we calling him now?
Turby.
Oh, the wind Turby.
Turby?
Yeah, Turby and Brocky.
Okay.
Brock for sure.
Ivanov,
yeah.
are you having issues?
And Turb, for sure.
It's for short.
Phineas and Turb.
I'd rather you call him by...
Midas and Turb.
I'd rather
The
you
Rocket,
call...
Phineas, and Turb.
I'd rather you call him by his native name.
That's literally what Emmy suggested. Emmy suggested,
Yeah, but every time I exhale for whatever Drac does, it's thinking I'm calling its name, and I feel like that's rude.
you know what's even ruder? Calling your child Turby.
It's not a child, it's an independent being.
To be fair, that
has
is
to
the
go
most
by my
accurate
name.
thing.
It's accurate.
It is the most accurate statement.
All right, Emmy, you sure you don't want that peacock?
Emmy is very upset that there's a goose in the party.
Ivan
don't
is
think
also
she
very
got-
upset that there is a goose in the party.
I got a
Anyone
wind
else?
elemental about it, so I'm alright.
Anyone else upset about the goose being in the party?
Nevia's pissed.
Nebula.
All right, Nevia, Ares.
Ares is just like... The second you take your eye off that, I'm eating it.
I don't know.
Fucking told you!
I don't know. He may you. I don't know. We'll see.
I'd like to see him try.
Bills. He just squints his eyes. God.
Like,
Emmy, from under her breath, you hear, did you know that geese actually have teeth? They have several dozen microscopic tiny teeth.
She's right.
she's right.
She's right.
He's right.
Like,
And I look
who
over-
knows what geese frequent marshes.
That's true, yeah.
All right. Well, good deal. And I hook him to my belt.
He's gonna bite your ass.
I won't feel it.
It's not a Tamagotchi.
He's gonna treat it like one. He's gonna throw it in the closet and forget about it.
Good.
I mean, honestly, my very first thought was to buy it and just cook it for dinner. But you know what? I'm having different thoughts now.
Actual
Hey,
Christ.
Ivanov, did you rename that baboon?
No, his name is staying Midas.
That's fair.
So we have Midas,
I'm glad that you
Midas,
got it and you wanted it.
Brocky, and Turby.
What'd you say, Jack?
I said, I'm glad that you got the goose and you wanted the goose. It wasn't forced upon you.
Oh, Drac, yeah, I'm sure he's very happy with the goose.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, sorry, no. I bet you're happy
It's
with the
waste.
baboon, and I'm glad no one forced it on you.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the baboon than the damn goose.
Well, you know what?
This baboon seems very well mannered.
The goose is just
He's just funny.
honestly great. Yeah. I see no downside.
It's not a competition.
Now
Yes.
that
but if it were, the
I
goose
see
would lose.
no downside. Absolutely none whatsoever. There's clearly nothing wrong with this development.
I wish I had stunning strike right now to hit the goose with it.
Yeah, he's like, well, if that's all, then I'll be shipping off. Pleasure doing business with you all.
Yeah. I think this was great.
Keep telling yourself that.
I'm glad we're broke again.
As you,
Yeah. Oh, God. I need to make money again.
Oh, do you?
oh yeah?
Yeah.
You know, there was a good way you could have more money. Saving it.
You know, that's true. And I was doing pretty good with it, especially with the hammer bit.
Yeah.
But now it's just time
I
to...
will at least say this. You better at least make your purchase worth it with those elementals.
Oh, as far as that goes, Brock here, he's gonna do just fine. And
Turby's already doing it. I'm making him run in circles right
Brock
now.
or
Turby's already running off!
Yeah, it's just kind of going around Kelfor's head, just kind of like, just along the breeze. They're just kind of hanging out.
We're just vibing right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend
Everyone's
time.
circumstance changed except for Emmy, who is now just in constant terror.
Yeah.
I will not let the goose hurt you. In fact, I will fucking hurt that goose if given the opportunity.
Everyone is so...
Hey man, I'm fine with it. I got Turby.
This was meant to be a joke, and now it's in the party.
Yeah.
I think the goose is misunderstood.
I'm just saying, if you let it out of that cage, you better watch it,
Alright.
or it will be fucking dinner.
Alright. I think he knows that, right, Belzy?
The goose.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Belzy?
It's just like screaming and biting the bars of the cage.
Alright. As I try to basically get him to stop.
Recoils for a second and then just gets louder. But yeah, you
And
see
then- Yeah, okay.
you see the man get back on his coach. Good day. And he
Under his breath, he's like,
So
"Thank
fast.
he's like yeah.
Suckers.
A lot of the animals look a lot more peaceful now.
Midas was just like, yes, I'm getting away.
Finally.
No.
Oh.
I hope you know what train you've got on, Midas."
Midas in the middle of the night takes the rock
Midas in the
elemental
middle.
Brock and just...
Smashes the goose.
This is literally gonna be like Lord of the Flies here soon.
I really just want, like, a version of the Malcolm in the Middle theme with Midas in the middle.
God.
Because I'm sure right now he's thinking that life is unfair.
Yeah. Well, going to pieces of media, I am only thinking about Full Metal Jacket, where he, like, the guy gets basically beaten with soap and everything like that. Only it's the goose and it's everyone in the party.
That's what it deserves.
He just gets that. He gets that like 1,000-yard stare.
Or if we want another Full Metal Jacket reference, everyone is like, "What is that? What the fuck is that?"
What is that, Drac? It's a goose!
I was thinking, let me see your war face.
Okay. We have just gone off the rails.
Yeah,
and I love it.
As the cart's driving away, like, Emmy, you kind of look back over and you see the peacock just like looking at you.
Dog takes its feathers and does the.
Yeah, yeah.
What did you do? I don't remember.
He bit Hopper. That's it.
Yeah. Just got too close.
Emmy is very into baboon's freaking little hands and feet.
Yeah. Little grabby hands. Yeah, you see Midas just like walk over to the cart and climb up and just sit down on one of the benches, like cross-legged.
I love him. I love
We're just
him.
doing the same thing.
That was the point, didn't he?
We could pay for it.
Is the baboon? Does the baboon also have like red hair?
On a baboon. Had some rocks.
It's got like
Still got 2,000
more like
gold.
darkish, like
Nice.
kind of graying kind of fur,
Hotel room.
like dark brown, kind of turning to gray.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a couple
can't
little
even do
red
that
patches
with
in there,
lips.
just of like it's starting to turn gray. Yeah.
I'm also going to spend the rest of the day while we're still driving, bonding with Turby.
Sure.
Nice.
It's an elemental, but it's sticking close to you.
I know my new workout regimen. I'm gonna go behind the cart and move the earth elemental, get him food
Yeah.
while I just and just go.
Pick up a couple horse pies as you go.
Gotta
You're
get the
turning him
nutrients.
into a shit elemental.
Hey,
Can we
shit
have a
happens.
shit elemental?
No!
Hey,
Getting my note.
Brendan Lee Mulligan,
That-
you are a fucking menace for creating that.
would that make me a shit
I love
lord?
you.
Not even gonna acknowledge that one. Just
Why
write
am I in
down
this game?
Lord.
shit elemental in my notes.
Hey, there we go. Oh
Don't
no.
forget who created that. It
Oh,
wasn't me and it wasn't
Dash.
Adam.
BLM.
Yep.
Uh,
Madman.
you monster. Yeah, you guys continue on your way.
I feel like I'm dreaming. This doesn't feel
Emmy just under her
real.
breath. You keep hearing her say, "I'm in hell."
Hell.
Well, I mean, as you're as you guys are going down the road, you're just kind of thumbing through your spell books. Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Please be something good. I need a win.
You already got a monkey.
Hey, can Midas help him?
22.
22. You're not able to because you're an evocation wizard, but you know that there are certain spells within certain schools of magic that can turn a regular animal into a familiar.
The goose.
All right, next place we head up, we gotta go to a mage college.
The closest mage college is Lindstrom.
Ooh.
Wasn't there one back in? Okay.
There's an artificer's college there. They're more of like Lindstrom's got a lot of like magic and industry and stuff, and Amron is more of like the tech hub. It's like this kind of Silicon Valley sort of. It's where a lot of innovations sort of come from.
I wonder how Avinoth was so fascinated. He's a fucking country bumpkin, went into the city with all the technology.
Yeah. But yeah. I mean, whenever you get to Kirika, you'll be not terribly long boat ride from Arteria if you wanted to go there.
I'd rather die.
Then yeah, the closest is Lindstrom.
Where's Arteria?
It's like there's like the continent, and with like Lindstrom and Amron, and you guys are going there, and then it kind of loops up, and you guys will be going along this, and
Hold
It's
on.
an island in between.
Is that the mountainous mage country?
Yes, it's part of the mountainous mage country.
Okay. I
Uh,
think I know the one.
It's Mountainous Mage Island.
Interesting. All right.
Why the hell aren't we going there?
I don't want to.
Yeah, because
That seems like a personal problem.
there's only 3 mages
I will kill
academies in Lind, in Lindstrom, Arteria, and Sierra, which is on the other side of the country
Yeah.
from where you guys are heading. So, yeah, the closest would be Lindstrom.
Do I know any spells to help him? Probably not.
No.
No.
Well, who knows? Maybe we could find something to help it. Later on. Just find it out on your own.
Yeah, might as well.
All you have to do is keep them
Might
alive.
as well.
Might as well.
Hey, it's better than sitting around and having an existential crisis.
Too late.
Midas is like,
They feel that.
He went from one level of hell to a completely different one.
but yeah.
Truly our kindred souls, Midas. God damn it.
I love it. That has been the best decision I've ever made.
I don't know about that.
I'm just
the acid
saying.
in that one guy's face was pretty good.
Huh?
Yeah.
Pouring
The acid in
acid?
that guy's mouth was pretty good, yeah.
Okay, that was an amazing choice. Yes.
Yeah, it was great.
Maybe not the best. Midas is.
Yeah. You guys continue on through the day, acquainting yourself with your companions. At one point, Nevia stops the cart, grabs the goose cage off of your thing, and hangs it off the back of the cart like truck nuts. and goes back to driving.
Does it keep squawking?
Yeah.
After a certain point, you know how Shrek is with Donkey talking in the back of the carriage?
Yeah.
Stop! Stop! And then I'm gonna pick up the cage, I'm gonna reach into it, and I am going to take a rope and just over his beak.
Okay. You still hear like
I would conserve air if I were you.
Do you guys think goose would be good for dinner tonight?
it's just
I
like,
thought you were about to say, do you guys think we could find a goose translator?
I mean, you could put the bow tie of translation on it.
Oh no!
Wait.
He, without hesitation, does not think of the repercussions to her actions and takes the bow tie off and puts it on the goose.
Emmy,
He's already got a muzzle.
Emmy, for God's sake, please do not do this to me.
He's got a muzzle. And I will hold him still.
Emmy just, in her tiny voice, is like, I gotta know. I just gotta know.
As you're like fumbling through the thing, you take 2 points of damage from it just biting you.
Yeah, it's got a muzzle on.
That's true.
Anytime it tries to go and peck, all I do is just.
It's just like hammering Emmy's hand.
Yeah, it's just like, he's not happy.
Yeah, you're flicking it only makes it angrier.
Alright.
Yeah, you eventually get the bow tie on. And
Is it just curse words?
well, it's just like
You know what? I didn't expect much, but I didn't expect this.
Can he understand us?
I mean, in theory.
Hey. Oh, so that was just incoherent. Gotta love it.
I give it 5 more shouts. If it shouts out 5 more times, I will shoot it.
You hear that? Hear that, buddy?
I'm counting. I'm counting. By the way.
1!
I'll count 2!
2! I get out the flintlock.
Put its beak in the barrel of the gun.
The goose is just probably like 3.
Just like staring Kelfor down. It's like 3.
I start pointing it at the goose.
Are you gonna just walk?
Did we really spend $50?
Oh no!
This bitch was worth 5.
Yeah, it was brought down whenever I got Midas because he was supposed to be 80, but I said with Midas and
the goose.
Beelzebub.
Total to 50.
Yeah, brought down to
So
50.
it was essentially free and got a discount on the baboon because he just wanted to get rid of it.
Calfor.
I'm still at 3.
Calfor, hold on. You sure you want to do this?
Cal.
Emmy wants to take that.
I shove the flintlock. I put the beak in the flintlock and just look at him dead in the eye.
Lord.
All right, Calfor. He was my purchase. I'll do it. Pull off to the
I
side.
just want it done.
I just look at my palm and I'm just like, Jairus, I don't know if you can see this, but
All right, guys.
You don't hear anything, but you feel
Take back her bow tie.
just like a judgmental hand.
I hand you. You know what? Even better. Let's stop the cart real quick. Let's stop the cart.
Yeah, stop in the cart.
He's like, gladly.
Any last words before I take this bow tie off you?
No. Listen. I'm putting the firebomb in the cage with it.
This is a perfectly
Shoot
good
the
cage.
Firebomb. Shoot, I don't care. I want him gone and everything he touched gone.
Do you have any more words?
throughout all this madness, I'm just thinking in my head, man, what if I made this thing a familiar and just cast it on literally any of you?
The goose?
Yes.
God.
And cast it on literally any of you.
Oh no.
Yeah, the goose is quiet for a second as if it's like thinking.
Oh no.
Looks at you. Looks at Kel4, looks back at you.
Shoot it! I don't care. If you don't, I will.
Give me my bow tie. Give me my bow tie.
I
I'm
take
grabbing
the bow tie off, I give it to
rip
Emmy,
the bow tie off.
and then I keep the bomb in there,
Uh-huh.
and I look over to you. Alright, I'll be right back. And I go a few feet into the forest.
Mhm.
I look down at this thing. I'm not gonna lie. You had balls. I'll give you that.
Do not let it out. Don't you dare.
I'm so tempted to let you go.
It like looks at you, it's like,
Give me one reason why I shouldn't. Or should.
He doesn't have the bow tie on.
it takes a shit.
Fair enough. But you gotta hold on to this. As I hand him the firebomb.
Like, just grabs it in its beak.
Alright. Now go off and fly that direction.
The second you open the cage, it's just like,
Alright.
gone.
And he's still got the firebomb in his mouth?
Yep.
I shoot a firebolt at it.
Roll the hit.
Does a roll to hit spell?
Yeah.
The goose has advantage.
Oh! Hold on. I think that is a...
It's not a nat 20.
No, it's not a nat 20, but... Sorry.
I think you hit it.
Oh, yeah, 24.
Yeah, that hits. You,
I aim for the bomb.
Yeah. Kelfor, you see Drac like disappear into the woods for a second, and then
I do not let that fucker go. I swear to God.
and then you see the goose flying away. Oh! And then you're like, "What's it got in its mouth?" And then you see, and then you see a. It's just feathers fall down.
Now, whenever this is a bomb, like, is this a concussive bomb or is it
It's a
just fire?
fireball.
No.
Then I'm gonna immediately rush in and go in for the football catch.
Make an athletics check.
Word!
Did we just execute a Canadian goose?
Yes. I'm going to expend a rage to get advantage.
Spent 5 gold just to be an absolute bastard.
And I do it again. And yeah, I'm basically just going. Getting very angry. Goose is on the menu tonight! That is cocked.
My notes were gonna be got a Canadian goose named Basil Bob. Had a Canadian goose named Basil Bob.
Backspace.
Had. God. Okay, that is 19.
Yeah, you do like the slide like baseball catch, and you manage to get it. I mean, it's basically pre-cooked.
Hey!
Hey, you know what? I think we beat our big bad enemy.
I think we beat the boss, yeah.
I'd say so. You guys keep.
I get back in.
I can't, like, the Canadian's just like, fuck you! 5!
This was the reincarnation of that goblin.
Why would you do that to Calic?
Now twice in a row, it's died from a fire blast.
I hope you know, you all are terrible fucking people.
Another drink.
Don't tell Gablin.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him.
Dude, if Peanut just watched what we did
See
here,
a tear.
we
Sorry. All right.
Expecting to get a red one.
Well, definitely eventful.
So you guys continue on the rest of the day. It's a lot quieter.
can I have my gun back?
No. Yeah. Here.
You the best.
I didn't know I took it.
I was expecting to hear a boo, like a bang, but I heard a boom, and I saw the little...
Emmy.
Emmy.
Grace.
Emmy.
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 Grace.
She muted.
She might have disconnected.
Oh, she might have disconnected. Yeah.
Grace?
Uh-oh.
Give me a second.
Yeah, text her.
We can move on still.
Yeah. Do you guys continue on for the rest of the day until it starts to get dark? You find a little like hillside to kind of park on, and you start setting up camp, getting it ready. Put the goose in the pot.
Yeah, I've been salting it kind of on the way.
Yeah, some salt. There's a couple jars of like stock that you're able to mix and get a good stew out of this.
Nice.
Nevia goes out for a little bit, and
No.
Yeah, Nevia goes
There
out
she
for
is.
a little bit and comes back with a couple of rabbits that she managed to catch.
Nice.
They mix them with the stew. Yeah,
This is gonna be that little bit of everything kind of stew.
yeah.
Very nice.
Did we just kill a goose?
Yeah, I kind of used your bomb to blow it up.
I would say if
I
you
mean,
meet
no, that's fair. What the hell happened today?
Well, I
That's a
thought
good
I'd get a good battle companion, but no.
I mean, if you raise that earth elemental a bit.
Oh yeah, no, I have no doubts about the Earth Elemental. I was just hoping for that goose.
That goose is an agent of chaos.
Grace is trying.
Yeah, she's working on it.
Tell Grace to disconnect from the chat and then just reconnect.
Yeah. Can she still hear us?
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, you set up camp, get around the campfire, have a couple little like iron like little travel bowls, and each get a bowl of stew, and it's pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
You could go for a little more seasoning, but you're not going to complain out here.
Yeah.
I taste gunpowder.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Honestly,
good old days.
I like it. It's not that bad.
It's food.
You got to remember, my taste buds are a little bit different, but yeah.
True. But yeah. So you guys all sit around the fire for a bit, just talking some more, and
She's back.
she's bad.
Ah!
Were you able to hear us, Grace?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay.
I was going to ask Emmy, can I borrow your bow tie?
Midas!
Just immediately, she puts it on him.
Goes over.
How you doing, buddy?
Gonna finish that.
Are you hungry?
I could eat.
I knew you were gonna say that!
I've had enough today. You go ahead, buddy.
Not bad.
Good soup.
So wait, are we all around Midas right now?
Yeah,
We're all around
Well,
the fighter,
you could-
yeah. Fire.
he's he's like sitting on like a little log around the campfire as well.
So like, honest question, that Canadian goose, was it always like that?
Yeah.
He is a goose.
Do you think we did the right thing?
Yeah.
I like him already. Maybe this was a good decision.
Told you!
So do you want to be called Midas, or do you want to be called another name?
Good.
Midas is fine. Well, at least we know
Good
it
meat.
went to good use at least.
Yeah.
5 minutes for 5 gold for dinner.
At least it wasn't as rough as, like, his bark, honestly. Not gonna lie, tender for a goose.
Tender for an explosive.
Well, that's why it's tender.
Yeah. You guys hang out around the fire for a bit. Until it starts to get dark. The sun fades away and you see just like out of the city lights and everything, just like the vast expanse of starry skies above you. It's nice. It feels like it's been a while since any of you have really seen the stars.
Yeah.
So it's a good little moment.
It's
And,
refreshing.
Yeah.
No light pollution from the city.
I let out a burp. and the little traces of gunpowder just kind of. The back of my throat's killing me.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, you have fire.
Ow!
The goose biting bag.
He had to go
You
on
just
the
got the
one
last
way.
blast.
We had to be fire users.
Yeah.
There was like, sucks. And she's like,
Don't forget lightning's just fucking more fire.
like, yeah.
Imagine having magical powers.
Stew
That's what I thought.
on flambe.
Yeah. So, you guys finish up. Get your bedrolls out. What's the order of watch going to be?
I'll start off again.
Start off. Okay.
I'll go second.
Go second.
I'll go last.
Sure.
Are we having teams or just one person?
I'd say two's probably better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Turby, so I'm good.
You and Midas.
Well, Midas will be joining us, but it's not going to be just Midas.
What'd you say, Grace?
I'm in charge of the monkey.
Says who?
Your monkey?
He needs
My
sleep.
monkey.
He's my friend. Okay.
Him needs sleep.
I'll let him sleep. I'm not going to make him go on watch.
You two are having this, and he, like, Midas just walks up and, like, puts a hand on both of your shoulders.
Does he still have the bow tie on?
I didn't take it off of him.
Okay. He's like, simmer down.
I love how he's getting progressively more country.
He's turning into Johnny Cash.
Sam Elliott. He's turning into Sam Elliott.
I mean, when I started this session, I wasn't
Dude.
expecting a talking baboon.
Do not make me put the locket of instant mustache on this monkey.
Please do it.
We'll do it anyways.
You have to be... Can monkeys grow hair on, like, their face parts?
It's
You
a
can draw with the
it's a world full of magic.
It's true.
Yeah. If an elf can grow facial hair because of that, why not a baboon?
Elves can grow facial hair. I mean... You're welcome to try.
Questions for later.
Yeah. But yeah, he's like, just like walks into one of the tents.
Just lays.
Yeah.
Leave him alone, sleep. And he just goes into the monkey's tent.
So, who wants to watch? Who wants to stand watch with who?
I can do it by myself. I think I'll be fine.
Maybe it's like, I'll stay up with you.
You know what? That's fair.
No,
And me
Ares,
from inside
stay
the
with me
tent,
just in
don't
case.
trust
So we
him.
have one magic and one person who can punch things.
Can do. So I guess that leaves Emmy with Drac.
All right. Yeah, we've switched up the dynamic a little bit.
Yeah.
Last time it was me and Ivanov.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
me and Emmy.
Yeah.
And then Ares
That
and Emmy.
rat.
You're a rat!
But yeah, so you guys are up first. Kel4, roll a perception check.
22.
22. Nevia also rolled really high. Let's see. You guys keep a vigilant eye out, just kind of looking out. You guys are kind of like along the crest of a hill, so you got a pretty good lay of the land. It's mostly plains out here. A lot of rolling hills and stuff. Fields of amber, all that shit. And, like, off in the distance, Kelfor, like sort of like over the next hill, you can see a little thing of smoke. Like there's another campfire over there, but it's a good ways away. So you can assume it's another group of travelers or something.
Okay. Mid-conversation, I'd be like, and then when Drac asked if she ate the steak, she said no. But then the moment he asked it was me, she went, mm-hmm. That's why I got mad. That's right. But let me tell you, like, I'm not mad at Demi. I mean, I thought she would have my back. I gave her a euro.
A euro is an unbreakable promise.
It is.
It's literally
I've
mom
been
and dad
shambled.
talking about how their 5-year-old daughter ratted him out at Arby's for saying that she was 3.
And called her a rat.
I think I lost my temper real quick. I mean, I've been trying to find a way to apologize, but it's been hectic lately.
It is true.
But
I hope you know Emmy is having the exact same conversation by herself, but to Hopper in the tent.
I thought you were
And
saying to
Midas.
the monkey.
And Midas, like she's like puts the bow tie back and forth between
Yeah.
the frog and the
they like
monkey.
slowly raise
What if
the
you put
arm
it on the
whenever they have
wrist?
something to say.
That way they're like locked together and they both can talk at the same time.
He's gonna
Hopper's
be
poisonous.
paralyzed or poisonous.
He's a paladin.
Yeah.
Midas is a paladin. He's immune.
But the moment like we noticed that, like, how far would you say it is?
It's probably a good 1,000 feet.
That's not close enough to be my issue. The 150 feet with the stake was close enough. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Yeah, I was meaning to ask why we had a table.
oh, good story. Drac took it. That's it. That was the story.
A fun thing.
I mean, I don't know why he took it. There's plenty of tables out there.
I don't know. It was missing steak.
And gravy.
Mashed potatoes.
And something
but no,
else. I
like-
don't remember what, though.
Oh yeah,
A glass of ale.
Faye.
Very
we don't talk
magic.
about that. But no, like, I don't know. I feel like I need to talk to him and like apologize because I feel like I went off a little bit too strong there. I'll just find a way to do it.
Once we get to Targe, you could get there something in the market. I don't know. I've not been to Targe,
Monkey
but I
bread?
can assume they have something.
Have I been to church?
Make a survival check.
Emmy could use a gun. Is my thought.
No!
She's got a point.
She's right.
You're right.
13.
14?
13. 10 plus 3.
On the tip of her scythe. You just have
Gun
like a
scythe.
rope action.
Do not give her a Final Fantasy VIII gun scythe.
And 14 gun scythe.
Do not give her a Final Fantasy gun weapon.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be attached to the side.
I'm a healer, but.
Exactly.
Like,
you've been
yeah.
in the general vicinity of Targe, but you've never been there.
I'll try to find like a bakery or something. I feel like that might probably warm her up.
I think she'd like that.
Monkey bread?
Oh, she'd really like that.
Yeah.
She ate their whole stock
but-
on the first day.
Especially now
She
since we got an
did.
actual monkey.
Oh yeah. Can we say monkey bread? Is that like offensive?
He's an ape. He doesn't care.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
Emmy
Anyways,
in the tent has the bow tie on Midas and is like, "Do you like monkey bread?"
Like bread.
Sounds like it was
That's-
made for me.
That said, I think it's just something we'll worry about later. But I'm ready. It's almost time for our thing to end.
Yeah.
Go ahead
So
and get the others.
you guys tag out with Drac and Emmy.
Amy's got like dark circles under both of her eyes. A cup of Joe in her hand.
Hey, Amy. You didn't sleep, did you?
Been burning the candle at both ends.
Ah.
She's been gossiping with the
Every
ape.
now and then she just puts the coffee cup to Hopper's.
Alright, well, Emmy, keep an eye out that way if you can. Alright, and I'll take a look around and just...
Yes. Both of you make perception checks.
By the way,
Cocked.
Kirby has been rolling around my face the entire time.
Okay.
So it's like a fan going on, and it feels great.
Yeah.
Sorry. Skittles.
23.
Okay.
19.
Ooh, nice.
Right. As you guys are on your watch, most of it goes by pretty uneventful. Emmy's just sipping on her Joe, and Drac, you're kind of finishing off what's left of the stew.
Yeah. If Midas ever comes around, I let him finish it off, because after a certain point, it's like...
Once Emmy left, he kind of curled up in the tent.
Nice. Good deal.
Once he was done babysitting and answering all of her monkey-related questions, he was.
So
he was
around the time
pretty
she
cool.
started her watch.
He was too pooped to poop.
Yeah. As you guys were doing it, like, you guys are like sort of around the top of a hill, and then down the hill's the road, and then it kind of slopes down again for a ways before the other hill.
Mhm.
And Kelfor mentioned that he saw like that smoke, and you guys can see it too.
Yeah.
But about 3 hours into your 4-hour watch, Emmy sees it first. She sees like the grass moving, like something's in it. And once she kind of like is looking at it for a little while, Drac, you kind of follow her eye and see it as well. And you guys see it starts out kind of as one, but then it kind of like splits apart. And you can see multiple brushes moving. So yeah,
Can I tell anything of what it is?
you can tell they're approaching.
Emmy's gonna pull out her scythe from Hopper.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to pull out the malt. What? You guys want to come any closer? Or stay where you are?
The movement stops.
Go to sleep.
Emmy does the pounds her scythe on the ground so they hear the bones rattle.
And in combination with that, to make the scythe look even more intimidating, I take them all off to the side and make it look like her scythe just does it.
Yeah.
Thanks, dude.
Emmy, make an intimidation check with advantage.
Could I add with it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a pretty good intimidation as well, but yeah.
Oh, but you assisted her.
Yeah.
So
You just roll it twice.
My
Just take the highest
intimidation
one.
is.
it's under charisma
Oh,
under
no.
skills.
Oh no. 19.
Hey.
I rolled a 20, so -1.
Wait, you rolled
Roll
it?
a 20.
Oh, you had a nat
I rolled
20?
a 20 on intimidation, but it's -1 for Emmy.
But it doesn't matter. It's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Do we do auto,
You're scary as fuck.
Tag team. I love it.
Yeah, you see the movement stop. And then,
Go back.
like, you see, like, a couple guys rise up and they're like, sorry. And they just leave.
Just a couple guys that look like bandits or something?
Yeah, they're gonna try and rob you guys.
Yeah. I take a moment and just sort of like study their outfits, something like that.
Bump it.
Yeah, safe travels.
Bump it. Bump it.
Make a investigation check, I would say.
Yeah.
Drag.
Oh,
Bump it. Bump it.
yeah, there's a little just spark as we do it, just. But yeah. 4.
Hell yeah. Amy, do you want to look at them? Like,
Oh, shit, dude.
see anything
Yeah.
about them?
I can't get a good look at their
It's dark out.
absolutely stupid outfits.
So, what is this?
Investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I have +1.
Nice.
Come on, me. Ready? 13.
Hey, there we go.
You can see they've got, like, fairly standard, like, padded armor, like some gambesons, like, general, like, traveling packed gear, you know? But you see all of them have, like, this, like, you can't really see much of it, but you see they have, all of them have a black sash going across them. Like,
Amy looks at
over their
Drax
chest.
and just says, "They're wearing black sashes. We need to remember that."
All right.
Then she just goes, she waddles back over to the fire, grabs her mug of Joe.
Sound like this
You got
super intimidating presence.
just. You guys better not come back around here. We'll remember
They're
you.
all sick, my
One of them just-
sick, my little
Andy.
Sorry. Yeah. The rest of your watch goes pretty uneventfully.
Yeah, it does. Emmy killed it.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was great. All
Your
right.
acting skills are perfect.
Emmy holding her mug. You can just hear humming Dolly Parton's 9 to 5.
I love it. All right. And then I wake you up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, bandits.
Figured.
Yeah, Emmy did a great job of scaring him.
Yeah.
She has that effect on people.
See, normally they have to actually see what she can do before. But yeah.
A little kid
Aries.
with a giant
Time I
bone
was
scythe can
defending what
be
really
pretty
matters.
scary, especially lit from behind by a can of fire.
I'm literally behind her doing thunder. But
Yeah. You get Ares and Ivanov up, and they begin their watch. Roll perception.
Let's see. Pretty sure.
What's your perception?
18.
Very nice. Oh, she's got a good perception. She got a 14.
Nice.
You guys, keep an eye out. You don't see those bandits come back.
Good.
You, and yeah, your watch goes, pretty smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
You go to get a bowl of soup, and there's none left.
Damn it.
Hey, that was good soup.
Damn it.
Whatever.
Hey, at least the goose is gone.
Yeah, pretty eventful fucking shit today.
I have
Yeah.
a question for the DM.
Uh-huh.
Do ghosts exist in this world?
Yes.
Here's the thing about it. No, do not write down Goose Ghost.
No.
Excuse you.
I
I'm writing down goose.
Wait, what did you
It's
write
a
down?
ghost about that. A revenant.
What did you write down?
Goosed.
Just a revenant
Can you
ghost.
write down that I came up with that, please?
Yeah, no, I figure out how to spell goosed.
You didn't come up with the name, but you came up with the
Because of
ghost.
this. I was wondering if because of the goose's evil orientation / chaotic evil alignment.
Now that it's dead, it's going to become a pit fiend.
I was
What if it starts out as a geist instead of a geist?
It literally
It's going to
comes
be
back
a
and
goose
it says,
restro.
it'll come back to us and look at us dead in the eyes and says,
Six.
Just going to be like, count to 5.
I've got my own gun. Pulls out like a giant cannon.
A bloodborne cannon.
oh god.
Yeah. Yeah, as you guys are talking, you guys reach kind of a quiet moment. It's a bit later in your watch.
Mm-hmm.
And just like, she's like just looking at the fire and she's like, so when are you going to tell him?
I don't know. Couldn't really. Back where I'm from, no one would really look at it kindly.
Fair enough. I showed
I'm
you the
sure.
scar.
Yeah. I mean, we know. Well, I don't know. I guess I'm more just scared of what they'll think.
No trouble in that. No one would blame you.
Mm-hmm.
But they seem to be
I'm sure
pretty
it'll come out.
receptive.
I'm sure it'll come out before I'm finding what I'm looking for.
I guess that's up to you, but
I don't know. The two people I pretty much spent most of my life with ended up despising me for it, so, not very fun to bring up.
yeah, that'll do it.
Did anyone ever look at you differently because of it?
At first in the arena, it was a little strange, but no. I mean, I got this just because my mom hated me, but
Oh, I would say same, but no.
just that whole tried to carve your heart out thing. It's,
Jesus.
yeah, I just beat the shit out of her and left. It was fine.
Yeah. But at least we don't have to deal with that anymore.
Sure.
Hopefully.
I mean, they don't seem to mind me, so
I don't know. Maybe soon.
it's up to you. I'm not going to force you to do it.
Thank you.
We're all entitled to our own privacy or whatever the fuck that.
Something like that. NordVPN or whatever.
Drac in his sleep face palms. And he doesn't know why.
God. I wish we were sponsored.
I know.
Amazing segue.
I'd be the best at it.
VPN service can reach out to us.
Hey.
Oh, man.
I'm just curious. Ugh. That wasn't intended to be Aries, but it probably was.
Yeah.
But
So curious now.
just as you guys are kind of finishing your conversation, you see the dawn, the colors begin to change in the sky. So that means it's time to go.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Just fire.
Joke's on you, I'm fire resistant.
Same. Yeah.
You don't talk
Oh, yeah.
to me.
I'm resistant to bludgeoning too. Especially like that.
The orb.
Oh yeah. That.
Please.
I'll get that one day. Just rip it off and
Back!
I'm just holding it up
No! Yeah, you guys continue going on, and
Is that also Aries?
Yeah, you guys search morning, have a little bit of some of the rations that were in the cart just to get some energy, and you guys keep going. While you're going, Emmy, make a perception check.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Aries is rubbing off on him.
Retort.
Well then allow me to retort. It's morning.
I would never lie to you.
Uh-huh.
I think it's 20.
Is it another nat 20? Jesus.
Nice.
Oh my god.
That's
What
a
were
nat
those
20.
dice you got her? Jeez.
Pastel color, man.
Yeah.
Plus 3.
Gee, okay.
23.
By the way, Grace, I think we had the same cup.
Just a cup. Hey, just a cup.
This cup?
Let me see your spout.
It's pretty close.
Oh.
It's pretty
Is your
similar.
spout square?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I got stickers.
Oh, I don't got stickers.
I
I
think-
got it.
I think I got the same one too.
You shut up.
You don't.
No,
Um,
dude,
You have a toddler.
it is the exact same.
No, yours is different because you have a circle spout.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Anyway,
I wish this had a circle spout.
What does Emmy see on that nat 20?
so Emmy, as you guys are going, boy, I was not expecting you to get an nat 20. You see, just kind of you're starting to get to kind of a wooded area, which Drac to be kind of getting into the realm of Targe. It's more in the woodland.
It might start to get a little bit rougher here.
But just pretty far off, way well into the tree line, you can see every now and again just a little bit of movement. And it's regular. It stays that way over several hours. But every time you see it, you kind of get distracted because you're sort of sitting across from Ares, and every time you look, every hour or so, you see her kind of break off a little piece of bread that she's just kind of been snacking on and just kind of put it in her hood behind her. She
Am I
sees.
sitting beside the monkey?
Sure,
I'm sitting beside the monkey.
you're.
Well, he has two
He's sitting in
sides.
between you two. Yeah.
No, I'm sitting on the edge.
Well, he has two sides, ass hat.
No.
I'm
I'd
sitting
say-
on the cool side.
I'd say he's sitting in between you
Yeah.
two. Yeah.
So I do like the. And I lean towards Midas and I was like, I'm seeing two things out of the ordinary. And I put the bow tie on him real quick.
Is it that she's not sharing the bread?
Boy, Midas.
And Ares just like,
Speak
and
your
then I take
thoughts.
the bow tie back, and Drax. I tell Drax, I was like, I noticed two things out of the ordinary.
What's
I'm just
what's that?
sitting there looking at my book and looking up, and I'm just like,
his dad reading his newspaper.
what are you kids getting up to in there?
Number one,
Yeah.
Ares has something in her jacket. Number two,
Oh, I didn't know.
we are being followed.
Oh, okay. Well,
Let's
let's
just
do
do
our
what we follow.
priorities. What's in your jacket?
Why is that the priority?
What's in your jacket?
Make an insight check on Ares.
Amy, calm down.
Dad, stop that cart!
Dang, okay, I got a pretty good insight.
Alright. Oh, is it inside? Oh, but it's not as good as mine. I'm +5 on inside.
Jesus.
19.
Cleric. What'd you
I
get?
got 8.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 plus 5.
I'm just
Nice.
letting it be.
Yeah. What did you get, Emmy?
Did you get another nat 20?
Another one?
No,
No,
that's
it's
12.
14.
Okay.
Oh,
So
nice.
19.
So we both got a 19.
Ares is usually pretty chill, but you see just like a little bead of sweat go down. He's like, nothing.
Did you?
Ares,
believe
do you
her.
have a friend in
Did
there?
you pocket one of the animals back there?
No.
At this point,
Ares-
I lower the book.
I bought one of the animals back there.
I didn't see. Did
It
you?
was when you guys were being attacked by the goose.
Amy,
What'd you buy?
Amy walks over to her with clenched fists, like if it's that peacock.
Emmy.
No, we
Be
saw
reasonable.
we saw the peacock as it was staring you down and riding away.
It's
Yeah.
not a peacock,
Um.
but I need her.
Also, it's
Is it
in
the
her
purple?
hood.
Is it the purple?
No. She
there.
like reaches back and it's like, okay, don't get so close, kid. And she just reaches in and kind of pulls out. It's small. It's, you can tell it's a baby, but it's like a turtle, but with like almost like a bird's head.
Interesting.
A turtle with a bird's head?
It's a what? What is it?
What's it called?
I don't know. I call it a birdle.
I'd like to do a nature check.
What's its name?
18.
18. You've seen these, and there's not really a conclusive like scientific name for these. It's more like, look, get a load of this shit.
Poor Birdle.
Was it a science experiment or a magic experiment?
It could be.
It's kind of like the owlbear.
Sure.
What is it?
It's a birdle, man.
She's right, it's a birdle.
That's right.
Think it gets bigger?
I hope so.
Would I know that
question.
from the roll?
Don't tell me you're just raising it to eat it.
Oh,
I'm
wouldn't put it
surprised
past
if she
you.
wanted to eat
it's
it,
cute.
she would have ate it by now already.
Well, you're not wrong.
What is its name? What did you name it? Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, it's not like you to be shy about anything.
I have a name suggestion.
Yeah,
Gorash?
Gornash?
sure.
Did she
I
just come
trust
up
her.
with that name? Can I
With
glean
your
that?
insight, you rolled. Yeah, she did.
I got names.
What's
so
the
I
deal?
believe her.
She just
What was your name idea, Amy?
Just
Beans.
beans? Oh no.
It's pretty good. It's better than what I came up with. Yeah, it's beans.
Okay.
Welcome to the team, Beans. Woo! And then I just go on with my life.
It just like looks at you. Its head looks kind of like a baby penguin's.
No.
It gets really like fuzzy, and it just like looks
love it.
around. And it's like,
Oh,
Why'd you want to keep this hidden from us?
I got a reputation to keep.
I wouldn't have known.
Do you think we would have ate it? Come on.
I wasn't worried about that. No.
Oh, okay, good, because I was about to say.
Reputation means you can do whatever you want. And people still... Well, okay, hold on. Let me specify a little bit.
Drac, I get where you're going with this. You gotta be really fucking careful with your message.
Okay.
Especially coming from you.
You gotta understand. It shouldn't matter if you care about Birtles or not.
Or if someone knows that you have one.
It's like you're badass. Whether you like Birtles or not.
I mean, yeah.
Personally, a lot of
I mean,
people
you
like
kicked
the
my ass,
contrast of a
that
strong
automatically
person
makes you
with something
badass.
cute.
Can I go ahead and interject here? Also, hey, Grace.
Oh, hi again.
I wasn't sure if
I
her
don't know
camera
what
just turned off.
So, are you worried because people, when they find out you have a pet, they're not gonna find you scary?
I mean, it's just not, you know. It's not like badass to have a pet.
It is,
Well-
I mean, if it's a particularly strong one, it is, but who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Well, obviously she gives a shit.
Well, you know what? Hey, you can go ahead and care about what people think about you. That's up to you.
it's more that, like, the last pet I had, my mom made me strangle it and eat it, so.
Oh.
Good thing you're not with your mom.
Time out. Do you think we were gonna tell you to strangle it and eat it if we found out?
Probably not, but
Old habits.
I guess so. Yeah.
Well, not old habits, old circumstances.
You did it once.
Okay, I do understand that. Now that you've made it dark, yeah.
You guys kept asking.
Well, you know what?
I just message her as like, and that's why I don't tell people.
Wait,
Well,
you got a
if
burl
anything-
too?
You didn't hear that, I messaged her.
Oh, okay.
If anything, Aries, with the dark past like that, I can understand. But don't be afraid to show us stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
We are not your
we're not going
parents.
to judge you. We're
Repeat
just
that
sitting
mantra
here
to myself
having a
every
good
day.
time.
Okay.
We are
And
not our
also,
parents.
what
Yeah.
was the name of the Bertle? Was it Beans?
Beans,
I
yeah.
mean, honestly, it may be a good thing that I didn't know my parents.
She kind of, like, looks down.
Yes.
Aries kind of looks down and is quiet for a minute. She's like, its original name was Snuffles.
When I'm trying to call it
I just left my blood to my face. So just going red.
Crying, just every page is just.
I just, this is too much. This is too much.
Do you want us to call it Snuffles or
No,
Beans?
Beans is good.
But Snuffles was its original name. I don't want to confuse it.
I mean, I've had it for a day.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
We shall test it. Put the bow tie
Yeah.
on it.
Yes.
Is that your
Takes it
idea?
off a hopper. Puts it on the portal.
You have to like put it around its shell.
Oh, it's like a little bow.
Yeah, obviously.
It's just like
Doesn't change. Doesn't change.
Amy, who is very accustomed to turtles, accustomed to all aquatic, like, looks down and is like, "We're wondering what to name you. Do you like beans or Snuffle?"
it's a baby. It can't
Yeah.
speak.
I think I heard both. We are calling it Snuffle Beans. Final decree.
Snuffle
That's
bean
too
is
long.
It can
Snuffle
be
bean.
it could be called Snuffle or Bean. We just know the full name Snuffle Bean.
Just stick with beans.
Do you want beans though? It's
I
up to you.
I like beans. It's short.
Oh,
It's more intimidating when you call it into battle.
Beans!
Pride! Beans!
oh yeah. Speaking of which, number 2, and I get out of the carriage and take out my maul, and I go looking for the people following us.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's for we'll put it.
You in them little pit.
Now that we've got our priorities straight,
Yeah. Make a perception check.
I'm heading out with Drax as well. 24.
I can't. What is that? A 7? I think that's a 7.
That is a 7, yes.
Okay.
Because right below it is a 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would be 8.
8. Okay. Kelfor, did you say you were doing perception as well?
I got a 24.
24!
Whoa. Okay.
Oh god, I have to do arithmetic
Damn.
because of Kelfor's perception.
Aries, stop.
Aries. Did she roll well?
She wasn't rolling.
Oh, okay.
It's just you two.
Me and Kelfor are going hunting.
You like look around, Drac, and you don't see anything. Kelfor, you go, and Emmy said that there were like several people, but you only see like one or two going through the shadows. But you do see a couple of them. You can't really make them out. Like the tree layer, like tree cover, kind of obscures them, and they're kind of off in the distance. But
Could he know how far away they are?
yeah,
Do I know?
I'd say the closer ones are about 200 feet away.
Hmm.
They're keeping their
Okay.
distance.
They're at least keeping
That's-
within eyesight.
Yeah, you
That's-
can assume that they're like keeping an eye on you, but they're not engaging, not getting close.
Can he tell if they're black sashes?
Make an investigation check.
Will do. Also, was I told about the black
I would have
flag?
told
I would
you.
assume so. Yeah.
I would have told the entire
Do
group.
I know any groups that have that as their signal?
Make a history check as well.
I'll do history first.
Yeah.
4.
4? No, you don't know any
Yeah.
of them.
And then you said investigation?
Yep.
That's +5 because observer. So 17.
17. As you look, you manage to get one, like, just in passing of a short clearing, and you do see a black sash on them.
I'm gonna go ahead and get the gun up and point it and shoot it.
Just up into the air.
Yeah, just to let them know.
As you do, you see that the one that's closest to you that you saw for a second, like, look to you and then dart back further into the woods.
Hmm.
So you said there was black slash people, whatever, bandits last night?
Yeah. Black
Yeah,
sash.
there were-
Sash is,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Black.
The word
feel
you're
that.
looking for is sash.
Thought you were gonna purposefully mess it up.
Sledge. Fuck!
Yeah, there was definitely those people there. I shot a gun. They're still like
Yeah,
around 200
saw.
feet away. I saw the one closest was Bale. So go ahead and make your decree saying if they keep on following us, they will learn their lesson or whatever.
Hey,
Tell them we'll do to them what we did to that goose.
hey, guys! Everyone out there in this forest that is trying to absolutely ruin our day, I will let you know right now, there was a goose that we gave the benefit of the doubt. We took him in, we fed him. Not really, actually, but still. And we still killed him and ate him. Imagine what we'll do to you. People we don't know and that have pissed us off right from the get-go.
Also, if someone came at you and heart said beans out loud, would you be terrified?
That is not a rhetorical question. I
The
want
point
to
is, we're fucking insane, and please, just don't.
I have not killed in a few days.
God, this is rambling so bad, man.
Do you want to break the streak?
I just want an answer, because someone said beans is intimidating and I'm not seeing it.
By the end of tonight, beans will be written in blood. I'm getting back to it.
There you go. Took it home.
Sorry, seeing gambling again made me soft.
I can't tell if
Makes
we're
me
actually
soft.
intimidating or if this is the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Neither of you get a reply, but Kelfor, the one or two that you could see disappear out of sight.
Yeah, they better run.
Okay.
You can assume they're scattered.
Can I go ahead and focus to see if I hear any, like, rustling real quick?
I would say, given how far away they are,
It's kind of hard to.
it would be pretty hard to.
Let's just go ahead and get through this
I'll
forest.
go ahead and just
Yeah.
shoot up 200 feet up where they were standing like that
Sure.
and just listen real quick because I just want to hear their answers.
You don't hear any answers. You can assume
Yeah.
that they split like someone at a college party yelled cops.
All
I
great
guess
things
beans
are on the
isn't
road
intimidating.
to and from Tarj.
Dang. I gotta give benefit down to Ares, and then I just run back.
Looks like beans
Ares, I
work.
gotta beans.
By
Got
tonight, beans will be written in blood.
That was,
That
yeah.
was pretty good.
Oh, thanks. I was
Just
serious.
imagining like a traveler coming across that sea. Beans.
What does that even mean?
No, what's worse is it's written in all lowercase.
It's spelled incorrectly because Brad was the one
It's
spelling it.
spelled B-E-E-N-Z.
Beans.
I don't think we should go to Tarj, honey.
Like literally just a family just going through. No.
Prophecy.
We bear a dark prophecy this day.
Oh no.
But
We only have rations and beans.
all I have is beans. But
Okay, so
it looks like both Grace and Jack have left.
Yeah.
No, I'm still here. My camera fell down.
Okay.
Oh my
Looks like
god.
Jack left.
Yeah, Jack left. But at least Danny DeVito's here.
Yeah, he's here to keep us company.
Wait, there's
Yeah.
two of them.
Danny DeVito and Danny DeVito.
moving on.
Yeah, you guys keep going for the rest of the day. And it's starting to get dark out. you can keep pushing, because Targe is about half a day away.
Yeah.
It'd be about another 6 to 8 hours.
No, we're gonna stop.
Sure.
I want us to stop a little bit early too.
Yeah.
Enough to where we have enough light to where we can see,
Right.
but people far enough away it'll be hard.
Gotcha.
Because I'm setting up defenses. Traps. Specifically.
Okay. So yeah, you guys pull off. You find a little clearing in the woodland, just kind of not far off the path, and begin setting up camp. Drac, you begin setting up traps.
Yeah, I end up setting up one literal, like, kind of a Vietnam spike
Bungee
trap.
sticks?
Yeah, essentially like that. And one specifically, I'm going to find a big collection of branches, sharpen them a bit, and I am going to start sticking them into Brock, and I just let him know. All right, Brock. The minute things go down, more than likely they will, I want you to run as fast as you can to one of the people who are attacking us and hug them. Thanks, buddy. And I keep putting more spikes on him.
Okay. So
And I let everyone know where I've put the traps.
right. So you set up your traps. Nevia and Ares are kind of out foraging for dinner, but they come back sort of like small rations, not quite enough for everyone. But as they come back, they look in the pit and just see a bear that fell into it.
Oh, what do you know?
Well, you're not a big bear, but like a black bear. But it'll do.
I'm going to go ahead and just pull it up.
Yeah. It takes both you and Ares to kind of get...
All right.
They're a little hefty, but...
And I'm just going to throw it over and
Yep.
just, yeah.
Trap seems to work.
Yeah, I'll put the cover back over. I'm also going to just go ahead and take what literal traps I have too. I have 2 bear traps.
Yep.
So I'm just going to... And one of them specifically, I'm going to set up to where there's like maybe 2 trees or something like that, to where if they walk through, they trigger a trip line, and it falls onto their head.
Oh. I see. Make a survival check for that one.
I might have came back at a little bit bad time, because I was sleeping after we encountered those things. Are you setting up traps for the blacks, little sashes?
Yeah, just in case.
That's fair.
Yeah, be very careful. I set up punji stick pits, like, almost all around this place. Be careful. There's about 4. So.
I'm assuming he told me where everything was.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Totally,
at that point then,
Totally lay down on your already rolled out bedroll. That's distinctly on a bunch of leaves.
thanks so much, man.
I put a snare spell near our cart.
Yes. I'm glad you have it.
I like to imagine Calfor laying on the bed, just being like the money.
I want to imagine he would be one of the only people to just sort of like Tom and Jerry it to where he's like not spiked at all.
I like break one of the spike things and like pat it down a little bit. Like, yeah, good pillow.
No.
But I'll also set up a trap as well where I'm not seeing any. Are we still by main road?
It's Home Alone.
You're pretty close to it. You're probably like between the clearing you're setting up in and the road, probably 20, 30 feet.
I have a flint and steel and gunpowder because Is there any way I could set up a track where like there's just gunpowder spread like in a condensed area, and then just flint and steel just on strings, so whenever they hit the tripwire, the flint and steel just fall and kind of spark.
I would say
fire.
make a survival check.
What happened?
He's trying to set up a trap of his own.
17.
17.
Nice.
You kind of set up the tripwire and test the flint and steel in it. You can get it pretty consistently to where it sparks. You're like, okay, cool. And then you put the gunpowder on the ground below them.
And then you spark it again.
No. But you,
Let's see how bad it is.
But yeah, you get all set up. Your camp is now pretty well fortified.
Snare lasts for 8 hours.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Guys, all I have to say is to make sure they come. Oh no, my heavy coin purse is going right next to me. I can't believe I have approximately 5,732 gold pieces.
Oh gee, that will go well with my abundant 2,385.
Oh,
That
wow.
will also go well with all of the teeth and bones I have accumulated.
Let's not go that
And that would be
far.
great with all of the 0 gold I have.
1 platinum.
Anyways.
I like to imagine that while you guys are setting up like fucking gory Home Alone traps, Emmy's just setting up like the box with the stick.
There's at least 2 of them.
It's like she's clearing new spots for more bones.
She puts a couple teeth under it to draw their attention. Like this one, yeah.
It
Ooh,
was
a finger bone.
I'm just curious, what's Midas doing?
He's
Putting banana peels.
sure. You
Gets him every time.
see
Right
see
to the
Midas-
punji pit.
Midas eating a couple bananas and then just like walk over and like set it right next to the punchy stick.
I love it.
And a couple just like one near the cart.
Right near the snare.
Yeah.
It's gonna get someone to get the snare around their neck.
Oh no!
Could you imagine slipping on a banana peel and getting hanged?
By an invisible
stare at you.
rope, of all things.
That's why I wish I had the glyph that can explode.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine slipping, setting off the tripwire for the one trap that falls down, and it just comes... or right
the
on the
reverse
face.
of a chest burster.
Yeah.
I'm imagining you're like Thorkel right now, just throwing like logs at people.
Oh,
Yeah,
I could set up one more.
That bullshit Bloodborne trap with the log.
Oh yeah.
Do what?
But Jack, I think me and you should have first watch.
Yeah, definitely.
Sure.
All right.
All right. Who wants second and third watch?
Nevia, you want second watch?
Sure.
Then we'll go on second watch.
All right. And Emmy with Ares.
I'm trying to build up my social links.
Hold on, wait.
Amy doesn't understand that problem because she's friends with everybody in the party.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You're the New Game Plus, and you already have all your social links.
Hold on, wait. You're doing watch with Ares?
No, Nevia.
Nevia. Oh, you're
Emmy is
just
with-
saying you're like, oh,
Emmy is
yeah.
with Ares.
Nice.
All right. First watch.
All right, Kelfort. And
Let's do it.
I suggest to you, all right. So more than likely, they're not going to attack while you and me are awake.
That
We-
like football
We were
coaches.
pretty good at keeping them
Coach Daybreak.
away. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean, but I have a plan for this.
What's your plan?
I'm acting like I'm asleep.
Oh, I thought you were
Let's do
actually-
that. Let's do that back to back. That way we act like we were the ones on watch, but fell asleep.
Exactly.
So
Give
rest
us
on
a
each other's
performance
back and you just
role,
squish
baby.
Kelfor.
Just. Sorry.
PewDiePie chair. Just,
Roll for performance.
yeah, performance rolls.
Performance and perception, right?
I would say if you're pretending to be asleep, you would have disadvantage on your perception checks.
That's fair. I'll roll for perception first.
I only need to hear the screams.
Wow! A 17 and a 15, so 25.
Damn. Okay.
13 for performance.
Okay.
And perception, I guess I'll go ahead and roll that as well,
Sure.
just in case.
I got a
That one.
16 on performance. 15
You actually
plus
fall
one.
asleep.
No! Come on.
Like literally, he's sleeping, and I got a 16 on performance.
Yeah, Kelfor, you're sitting there very vigilant, like ears open. You know, you got. And,
Got that sniffer.
yeah, you got your sniffer at work.
I hope this means I automatically succeed the performance check, because it's real.
I'd say so.
All I have to say is like I'm hearing Draken like, dude, he's got that snoring and like that sleep apnea.
Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Good work.
You're sitting there, like, you've got your air elemental, like, over off in the distance, like, blowing like a breeze toward you and kind of going around just to get, like, smells and stuff from around. And you're like, okay. And you hear, like, Drac pretending to be asleep, and you're like, man, he is a really good actor.
Oh, dude. And the way I'm snoring, also, it feels like a massage chair. Just sort of like... Because I do have those spikes on the spine, too.
Right. Yeah.
Oh wait, we're sleeping back to back, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Kelfor, you stay vigilant throughout your watch. Eyes closed.
Uh-oh.
Like, it's very quiet. Like, even for the wilderness, it's pretty quiet out. And you're just sitting there, and then you hear the well-known sound of an explosive. Yeah.
Was that around the area that I set up?
Yep.
mine?
And I jolt awake. I'm like...
And you both, like, look over, and you don't see anything. You, like, go over, and you just see a squirrel, like, charred.
God damn it!
I just look over at him. Act like you shot it.
There's no squirrel left!
Boy, I hope Nita doesn't watch this episode, because it's been full of animal cruelty.
Oh my gosh,
The squirrel didn't deserve it!
Just shooting it again.
The squirrel did not deserve it!
Can I
Oh
just
my
say?
gosh.
Can I just say the moment he says that, Kelfor's in a panic in the sense of, damn, my trap didn't work. Oh, that's a great idea. She said, why? Why did I do that?
I was in a state of panic!
Well,
I said you could act like you shot it. You didn't have to shoot it twice.
Yeah, and you would act like you were sleeping. I know the difference. Did I know the difference? So let me see.
You gotta keep it down.
let's say with advantage.
You gotta keep it down.
We're attracting bandits. Oh,
14, by the way.
Oh, your
It was 9.
screen is
it's
all
higher than
sorts of messed
It's
up.
higher than a nat 1, so you're good. Yeah, you knew he was asleep. Yeah, Jack, turn off your video and turn it back on.
Oh, mine is bad. Yeah.
Oh, there-
Oh, there we go.
There we
Yeah,
go.
Cool. Okay.
It was.
It was glitching pretty hard.
Oh,
With the clown
Not
vomit.
really that bad.
Yeah.
Whack.
8-bit cloud vomit.
8-bit. 4-bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your watch goes off without a hitch. So, except for
I've got part of my rest in already.
yeah, you're good.
I'll sleep during this part and then do last watch as well.
Sure.
Might as well join
Have a
them.
third person.
Yeah, might as well.
Alright.
Yeah.
How am I doing on sleep? If I stayed up for another watch, would I still be?
You would get a short rest, but you would fall under exhaustion. Not a bad exhaustion, but exhaustion.
I think you have to roll for it if you go a night without sleep.
Right.
There's like a DC that happens every time you don't get sleep.
Right.
I'll just go to sleep for now then.
Yeah. Second watch is up, which is
Me and Nebula.
Nebula.
So you said there's like a 20-foot clearance between us and the road.
20-30, yeah.
I'm gonna cast web in that 20 feet.
Okay.
Nice.
'Cause
How
it
long
is
does it
a-
last?
It's concentration for 1 hour.
Okay.
So
At least have it for the first part of your watch.
You're just looking.
yeah.
Concentration. Be the spider. Know the spider.
Perception.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna flub that. So that one. Dude, I'm watching
You
the
and
web.
Does that mean he falls asleep too?
No, I like it to where I can only see the web.
Yeah. You are hyper focused. Like you get like a vignette around your vision. All
We
I
are
know
so
is
fucked.
web.
It's like he sees a tiny spider on his one web thread.
Yeah. Fireball.
Force fire.
Yeah, after like a few minutes of quiet, Nevia's like, wait.
Oh, sorry. I zoned out really hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your
Happens to the
concentration?
best of us.
I don't know why. I just couldn't stop looking at the web.
It's a very nice web.
No, I thought there would be something in it.
I cast it. I was like, "Damn, great plan." Watch it. Watch results.
Okay.
Nothing really crosses through it.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple like ants
Yeah.
that like have some trouble getting across it.
It's okay. There's no spider there. Yet.
Yeah.
Spider just comes in like, oh, sweet, free home.
Oh shit. It's a fucking mansion.
Holy fuck, dude.
20-foot web.
I need to hire maintenance.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Is there property tax on this? The fuck?
Imagine a giant spider comes in and it's like, oh, nice.
A little cramped, but
Nice little shack here.
yeah. Your watch goes on. Apart from that fixation on your web, you're kind of under its spell yourself. But after the hour passes, it like just like you're like you felt like you just woke up from a coma. How long have I
What
been
year
gone?
is it?
Oh my god.
An hour.
It's been an hour.
Oh. Right. Shit. Does anything come through?
A couple deer over that way.
They're fine.
Yeah, your watch is pretty quiet. Nevi is not typically one to start conversations, so she's just kind of minding her own business.
Mm-hmm.
But
So,
What are you doing later?
no.
how about about that weather we're having.
How's the weather up there? Oh God.
It's like an inch or two taller than him.
So were you against joining the Slayers Guild at first, or?
I think it's just typically the less attachments you have to keep, the better.
That's fair.
Me and Kelfor already have our, no pun intended, we're feet tangled in the web ourselves already.
Fair.
So,
You just hear a half of a ha ha from Kelfor because he thought it was funny.
he laughs in his sleep.
Anything you in particular you're looking for in while you're here?
Not in a particular place. We're looking for a person, which I guess you can relate to. I don't remember his name, but we were supposed to find the guy. Kelfor has it written down somewhere. I hope.
Trusting me with shit.
What'd you say?
Trusting me with shit. Yeah. Supposed to find a person for our little group.
Looking for in a good way or a bad way?
Make a persuasion check.
Uh-oh.
Persuasion?
Yep.
Okay. Shit! Damn it! 12.
She didn't roll too hot either.
Okay.
Like, not an ideal way.
Okay. I get it.
But we have no idea where he is. Haven't been asking around or anything. Because, leaving a paper trail is also never a good thing.
Yeah.
Is this guy like a criminal or? Fair.
We know he associated with the Slayers Guild, so that's why we took the opportunity.
Okay. Well, good luck with that, I guess.
We'll need it, I guess. I think both of us would prefer if we could just let it be.
Is it someone you both know personally or just a stranger?
It's a stranger. They were just given a name, told to find them.
Fair well.
Show of loyalty or whatever.
Damn, Jack.
He also pops his bones in his sleep.
He dislocates his arm in his sleep.
He dislocated his fingers. My shooting finger!
All you hear is hee hee, crack, crack. Ow.
It's like that's why Nevi is always just like.
God.
Yeah,
Putting him back.
she's used to. She's good at raising him because she's had to raise a child for the last decade.
Giant man child cat.
In Friends, is it Joe or Joey?
Joey?
Yeah,
Yeah, Joey.
that's Kelfor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Better
set
than
up
Ross.
a gunpowder trap. Set up a gunpowder trap. Got it.
Great, bro.
Why kill someone when you can blow them up?
Do them dirty in front of
They
the squad.
As Sun Tzu wrote.
War is based.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys just kind of continue to make small talk. And eventually it just kind of quiets down, but just as you're kind of sitting there with her, like, just kind of like looking around, a lot of times you can just see her kind of just like looking up, just like at the sky, at the stars and everything. Never says anything or anything. But yeah, just gets lost in that in the same way you did your web.
Yeah. I'm not going to judge. I'm just like, it's fine. I have no room to talk. I got lost in the sauce.
But yeah, after a while, your watch comes to an end. So, Emmy, Ares, and Drac, if you want to,
Yeah.
you can join in.
All right.
All right.
You guys ready?
Ah.
Yep.
All right.
Good night.
See anything? See anything while you...
Just saw the web.
There was a web.
My web.
Make webs.
Yeah, it was a trap.
How'd you make the web?
It's magic.
Thought you were going to take a more naturalistic approach.
I'm going to go to bed.
Drac just starts shitting out web. Just shits out silk.
Wait, you can't make web, can you?
Just
Holy
start
shit!
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Spider-Man!
he's half dragon.
Still got the moves.
Yeah, the other half to that dragon is Drider. Now, that would be
Lol,
an
why?
abomination.
Why, lol?
That would be horrifying.
Imagine that, though. Dear
I
God.
don't want to.
Like, literally shoot out a web and spit fire on it. It's literally napalm.
I was gonna say it's the fucking Sasuke jutsu. Like the line.
Gosh.
Yeah. Emmy, Drac, if you want to, make perception check.
13.
13.
So 19 plus 3.
You're going like crazy tonight.
Yeah, I'm the only one on this party that's trying to keep us alive.
Yeah, the traps were meant for us. Our dumbasses.
We're meant to hurt you.
And yeah, you and Ares are kind of just keeping watch. It's pretty boring.
Yeah.
from your end. But Emmy, as you're there, it's getting close to dawn. It's not quite there, but the skies, you're starting to see the first hints of blue, and the first stars start to disappear on the horizon. You see off in the distance, like deeper into the woods, you see a large humanoid figure, but it's very like angular and like jagged.
Oh my God, from Silent Hill?
There's Pyramid Head.
You did say angular.
This shit look like Squid Games.
Triangular.
The whole body is angular, like jagged and angular.
Like a
Hold on,
polygon
wait. Is it a
man.
drawing from that one girl? The one woman who had the living paint? Just a deformed drawing, be like, help! Help!
Oh, you're talking about Weeping Bell. That's cool.
God left me unfinished.
But yeah.
This is exactly how I want
Honestly, that's really how I feel some days.
Do you tell us about this?
It's pretty far off into the distance, like
Yeah, well, hold on. She's got a really tiny noggin. It takes her a minute to process things.
there's it's like there's like that early morning kind of fog, like sort of misty.
Yeah.
And so like you can really only get like a silhouette of it, and it's pretty far away. Like it's deeper into the woods, about 300-ish feet. And it seems to just be going like just like not even acknowledging you guys,
Oh,
just kind of
okay.
walking like parallel to your camp.
Good deal.
Amy's gonna reach inside Hopper and pull out like a pad and paper.
Mhm.
And she's gonna draw the most accurate thing she is able to depict what it looks like.
Sure. Make a performance check.
How is that a performance?
I feel like that's dexterity.
Yeah,
Sleight of hand?
I could say sleight of hand.
I mean, it's
Okay.
your call. In the end.
Yeah, I'd say either. If you wanted like presentability, I would say performance. But if you're just wanting like an accurate drawing, then I'd say sleight of hand.
Alright.
I think it should be athletics.
I think
How many times can I
15.
touch the paper to look like it?
it should be animal handling.
I
What's a good thing
think.
I didn't ask?
Seems like a stealth check to me.
I'm gonna be real
Religion?
honest.
Question
Religion
mark?
hasn't showed up.
I think it's an attack roll, honestly.
It's a death save.
It's a damage roll.
Yeah,
I got 15.
you make a pretty accurate drawing in your little journal that you've got. It's very like you can't see much like below where you can assume its waist to be, but its upper half is very like triangular, like an upside down kind of triangle. And it goes down to a pretty like sharp point before opening up into like the pelvic area and going down. And it's got large like column-like sort of arms, just like going with it, and they don't move very much. It seems kind of rigid. And as it's going, it moves like it's walking, but it doesn't quite look like it's walking completely. Like it looks like it's almost like mimicking a walk.
Oh,
But it's not actually walking.
that's
It's kind of so stupid.
Why do you gotta be such a
Does
sussy
he
baka?
look like a friend?
No,
It's hard to tell from this distance, but
it's not a friend.
Nevia told you not to go too far from the camp. So,
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go over to. I'm on watch with Ares and Drac, right?
Mm-hmm.
I assume you guys are deep in riveting conversation as always. So
Talking about what we
Yeah.
ate yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Talking about
Amy's
next
just gonna
our
waddle
next
over.
fight, probably.
She's
Huh?
gonna waddle over and be like, "So don't be mad."
Huh? Why would I be mad?
I saw this guy. And I show a drawing because I'm sure Drax is far more educated because I came from a bog.
And I see the drawing, and I'm like, "Damn, nice drawing. Where'd you get the inspiration?"
Oh, I saw him.
Huh?
And so I'm just gonna grab one of Drax's pokey, I don't know, probably like his finger,
Okay.
and point in the general direction.
Do I see it?
You point, like, she points over. It seems to be gone. You don't see anything.
Huh. So that was here.
He wasn't walking right. He didn't see me.
Okay. Well, I guess since we're alive, that's good. I guess we'll just keep an eye out. Well, thanks for keeping the watch.
Maybe it was your little guy's dad.
Just takes his giant hand. He just takes his giant hand and just a kiss on the palm.
Thank you. Yeah.
And she just goes back facing the fog.
Ares is like, Excuse me? Thank you.
Pay tribute. Gosh.
And she reaches down and kisses your palm, too. Yeah, the
Get
rest-
down, Emmy hasn't forgiven Ares for what she did.
You remember the
Arena?
tournament? Just
I
absolutely
didn't agree to
decked
the
her.
tournament.
Decked her.
it was willing entry.
Yeah, you did sign up.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't,
Pretty sure we all asked, are you sure you want to be in this?
Multiple times.
Yeah.
yeah, but I didn't ask to get paired up with a god.
It's
You didn't either.
random entity!
I'm just glad I didn't have to fight you. Because either way, no matter the result, it was going to look bad.
I would have killed you.
I would have either gotten beaten by you, easily just like go to sleep, or I would have been the guy that just hammer timed a 13-year-old.
Yeah. It's a lose-lose situation.
It's a win-win.
It's a win-win.
Anyway,
Yeah.
the rest of your watch. The rest of your watch goes off uneventfully. You and Ares are both just kind of like every now and again. You're just kind of like trying to look back and see if you can tell what she saw.
Yeah,
You're like, did she see a tree weird or
maybe. I mean, you know, kids have a crazy imagination.
When has my imagination not? When?
Yep.
And I just kind of.
it's nothing, right?
Yeah.
Real quick,
Uh huh.
does the monster,
Uh huh.
does it look
Like a friend.
like this?
No.
I don't know, I think that'd be pretty good.
That's what I was feeling.
It's like a pretty cool mushroom monster, though. I like it.
Yeah, it's the Mushroom Boys, but really tall and thin.
Look here.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Dawn eventually comes. No sign of any black sashes.
I'm gonna take down the punji sticks just in case for other travelers.
Yeah, don't be that guy who leaves the traps. Absolute ass.
Oh, you know, family, this looks like a good place to camp.
Right. Listen, we go to get the bunchy sticks and we find all the black sashes died from it because they got traveling over like dumbasses.
One of them hanged by the snare trap.
It dissipates after 8 hours, so you just see a purple corpse.
No, it dissipates after 8 hours,
on a banana
so all you hear is just...
And it obviously stepped on banana peel.
No. Midas is just sitting there.
Blood all over him.
He's got blood on his hands and he doesn't care.
It's like him and Brock.
Sheer
both.
bread.
Matt, I want a more clear depiction of this monster.
I'm sending you one.
If I get nightmares.
That's not that scary.
Nightmare.
Calm down.
No.
I am just sending it to you, though.
Yeah, we don't know what it is though.
Yeah.
I'm scared because I want to be able to know what it looks like.
So,
By the way, I kicked that squirrel's corpse away just so where no one can see it.
Oh, you didn't have to kick it away. It
What
was a tiny
corpse?
squirrel shot by a flintlock at point blank.
what corpse?
I think the
The
only thing they
remnants.
fucking find is a tail.
It's in the bushes.
Even then, the tail, all the fur on it
Singed!
probably singed, and it looks like a rat tail now.
Oh. What was that, Chris?
Is that the Papa Duck?
Oh dear God!
Did I send you the right picture?
Is that the Metal Grim Reaper?
Is that the
You don't
Grim Reaper
know.
but with fashion sense?
It does feel like that.
I think it's a lesson.
You also didn't get
Also, like,
a
why does
great look
why does
at it.
Why would they even bother putting belt buckles on it?
It's a lesson.
It's fashion.
What is a lesson?
From Witcher?
Yeah, but
From
he
Witcher.
doesn't have hands.
The
You
big
don't like
fucking
names.
tree monster.
With the deer
Motherfucker, take
skull.
it back.
Oh,
It's not that.
It's not.
That's for later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I've seen the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
season now, and they actually
I haven't
have
seen the second
makes me
season, but
believe that
But I
have
he
it from the
had a
games.
friend. Did he have a friend buckle his belt for him?
You don't know. Well, Emmy wouldn't have been able to see the.
It's Sora
that.
from Kingdom Hearts. All the angles
Yes,
for
but
his
I
hair.
am Jimmy, so now having this information, I can't stop thinking about it.
Essentially, Emmy saw like the silhouette of that moving through the forest.
My God.
See, when I heard you say upside down triangle, I was thinking of that one creature. I don't know its name. I follow an artist on TikTok who draws D&D monsters.
Mhm.
It's that monster that's an upside down mushroom head, and it has human legs, like 6 to 8 human legs on the bottom.
I don't know that creature, but I want to.
Yeah, so do I.
That will be showing up in the campaign.
I don't know why. At first, I thought she was talking about a flump.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I don't know what those are called. I also was thinking of a flump.
How do you spell flump?
FLUMPH.
Yes.
Oh, it's a PH.
Yeah,
It's technically like a jellyfish.
they're little bastards.
A Hanar.
I love
Things
them.
are terrifying.
They're terrifying, but they're good aligned.
It's true. But yeah,
Oh, that's a friend.
it's not.
Hey.
But yeah, maybe the next thing Emmy's fucking eagle eyes will see will be one of those.
A swarm of flumps.
Next to flump on Google searches, what is flump? Can flump talk? Does flump have ulterior motives?
Is this jellyfish trying to seduce me?
It's more likely than you think.
I just got the image of the SpongeBob like, I feel like someone wants to sell me something. It's
told
just
you
the flump behind the rock.
I told you he was on to us. I will say, we've had a lot of those moments this session.
It's true.
The bandits,
Well,
the monster.
if this had come up earlier, a flump would have absolutely been in the pet shop.
God damn it!
Could have gotten a flump.
I would not have allowed.
There's a company that makes figures of D&D monsters
Yeah.
and like items, and flump is one that you can buy.
Good.
Good. Yeah, so you guys, excuse me. You guys continue, going through the, road.
Yes.
Through the forest, on the road in your cart.
All right.
Drac, you're starting to have that thing where you're like, where am I? Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, stuff's starting to
It's like
get recognizable.
Gandalf going through Moria. It's like, oh, it's that way.
Yeah. But yeah, stuff's starting to become familiar. You're starting to get pretty close to,
Hey, bruh, chill.
bro, you tripping. Yeah, so it starts to become familiar. You realize you're a couple hours, 2 or 3 away from Targe.
All right.
If there's anything you guys want to do before you reach the city. city, town.
What do you guys think? Anything you want to do first before we get to Targe?
We'll look behind us and see if we have any of those black sashes following us.
Sure, make a perception check.
You sound reluctant. Don't like Targe?
That's alright.
I've never been.
Ooh,
I'm not the biggest fan.
28.
28.
It's where I grew up.
That could be a good or a bad thing.
You
Wasn't the best.
you look behind you, Kelfor, and you see like a deer run across the road. You see a couple animals around. And like as the deer goes across the road, like it scampers through into the woods, and then like a few seconds later, you see someone pursuing it. They're not wearing a black sash. They're wearing sort of similar to like the like city guard outfit from Skyrim. Like that sort of scale mail with like the like colored
Tunic.
Yeah. Sort of like that, but without the helmet. And they seem to just be pursuing the deer.
Just a random guy in the woods.
With a bow.
That doesn't change it.
I wasn't imagining
He's got
a
an
bow.
arrow in one hand and a bow in the other.
The bow's on his back. He's just dead sprinting after.
Doing the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs cop run.
Yeah. But yeah. They don't seem to be like paying you much mind or anything. They don't seem to be a part of the people who've been a thorn in your side for your trip here. So yeah, nothing really to be worried about.
Okay. I'm gonna keep on bonding with my boy.
Okay.
I also would have taken the spikes off of Brock.
Of course.
And I'd like to also start doing this thing where I play catch with him, where I just get rocks and I throw them to him. Yeah.
It takes a bit at first, but after a while he gets pretty good at it.
First bit.
But then it learns to like actually like catch it.
Yeah. Nice.
And sort of like just some of the rocks that are already like kind of floating around it, like just kind of like and it kind of crushes it, but you see a couple like minerals kind of get stuck to it, like stay attached.
Hey, I have an idea. Bring Turby over.
Got you. Alright, Thurby, go on.
And in Turby's like wind wake and everything, I'm gonna throw one of the rocks and have it shoot out towards Brock.
Sure. Okay.
Maybe they can just play with each other.
The first couple go pretty well.
Oh no.
And then it's like it kind of falters a bit. It'll take some more practice.
Yeah.
But yeah. Just finding your own fun and stuff. Eventually you reach to where the path sort of opens up into a clearing. A pretty big clearing. And along the sides of the road, there's two large posts with just a wood sign above it, just saying "Village of Targe."
Yep.
And as you kind of like you go into like right past that gate and steer over to a stable house where you park the cart and the horses. Chicken and noodle. You see that this town it's like right as you enter, there's sort of a stretch of tents and market stalls. Seems to be nothing crazy, but like a decent sized bazaar. Like, yeah. But yeah, the because Targe is kind of a just stop by route for a for like Shinwu and everything down to Ameren and Lindstrom. So there's occasional trade going on.
Okay.
And then just around that are a few rows of residential areas and stuff. And on the other side of the market is easily the largest house in the town. It's got sort of a curved roof going down. And it's nothing crazy compared to what you've seen in like Lindstrom and Ameren, but it's definitely the nicest place here.
Would I know what that building is?
You would know that is the home/office of the head of the market.
Okay. Yeah, no wonder.
Yeah. And at least when you left, the head of the market was a man named Tolbert. And he was a little like skeevy, kind of ratty guy.
Yeah.
He liked to dress fancy and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of feel like he was the king of the town. Kind of an asshole. Yeah. Like he never did anything bad, but he was just kind of a condescending prick.
He was, yeah. Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Yeah, kind of Nazimi.
Oh no.
Of course you have.
What am I saying? Of course you do. I've already used that line. I can't use it again.
I love how he's also never found in the Cloud District either.
Yeah. But yeah, as you guys enter, it's a nice sunny day. It's a very like for everyone except Drac, it's a very like calm and serene kind of place. Very down to earth. Very homey.
I'm just looking around, acknowledging. I'm like, don't want to be here.
Sooner we get this mission done, I'd like to get going.
Fair enough.
As you guys are just kind of taking in the sights, you see from one of the like rows of houses, you see this. I say little. It's a pretty big puppy. Like golden fur with like brownish ears. And it's like you can tell it's a puppy, but it's pretty big. It's like
Yeah. It's getting the Clifford Big Red Dog.
a little. And it like turns the corner fast and then like rushes straight to you guys. And it runs over and like is just like, oh my god, new people. Like it's like jumping up on you guys.
I kind of let him jump up on me because I can actually like take it.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, hey.
Friend.
Screeches.
Yeah, it like hops up on Emmy and it's like
Oh, no.
it like licks her face.
Careful. What'd you say?
She hasn't said anything.
Oh, you didn't hear?
No.
Oh, you screamed?
Yeah, it's just happy about new friends, like you can tell. And then from like running around the corner, you see this kid. He's got like the sort of the cut where it's like shaved around and it's like pulled back into like a ponytail kind of thing. And he's a young kid. He's probably like 6 at the oldest. And he's got like kind of a big coat on because it's kind of a chilly morning.
Yeah.
And like his nose is running a little bit, but he's a cute kid. And he like rushes over. He's like, "Wait, Bodger, wait!"
Bodger. That's a good name.
And he runs up to you guys. He's like, "Oh God!" He like, "Come on, buddy, come on." He like picks him up and he's like,
You're pretty strong.
Thank you.
he's like,
Need any help getting them back home?
Oh no, I gotta get my exercise in.
Yeah. All right.
Gotta do my exercises. Gotta be big and strong like Mama.
and
Huh. All right.
he yeah, you don't recognize this kid.
Yeah. No.
And
Okay, come on, Bodger, come on.
he like turns around and is going, and it's like over his shoulder, and it's like trying to get back to you guys. It's doing like the like. It just wants to spend more time with you guys.
Friend.
Yeah, you guys enter the city. I keep calling it a town.
Town. Yeah.
It's a small place. Village.
Gathering of people.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, looking around, there's like most of the houses are pretty tiny, like little like 1 or 2 rooms max, small little living area.
Okay. Yeah.
The only 2 buildings of any note are the head of the market and a bigger building kind of toward the back of town, which Drac you were very familiar with. So yeah, from where you are, you guys can't really see it. Like you can see that there's a larger building. Like it's one of the few like 2-story buildings in town. That's about all you can tell.
Our mission, it was to investigate people getting sick.
That was for Vaudis.
There's just no Slave Guild members out here, and they wanted us to check up on the city.
Right.
All right. Well, let's check in.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to ask around some?
Might as well.
Sure.
Talk to some of the officials. Maybe get some of the word on the street. See what it's really like.
Yeah. So you start at the markets, going around, kind of talking up some people, just sort of getting a lay of the land. Drac, you kind of recognize a couple people here, just like people who would frequently sell stuff on this trade route and everything.
Dear God, I hope they don't recognize me. It's kind of hard not to, but
Yeah, but
it's also been years.
Dragonborns in other parts of the world are fairly common, so a lot of the traders are like, yeah.
Luckily,
Dragonborn.
well, the big thing with half dragons is I can't go to human form or anything like that. I'm stuck like this.
Right.
But, yeah.
Yeah, you ask around, and you talk to some people, and they're like, well, if you want a job, I would assume the people to talk to would be Tolbear. Bryn,
He's still running it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't know when to die.
Damn.
You should see him.
We could remind him.
We're not gonna.
I won't tell you to.
We are not to do that.
Do what? I was just saying he needs to be reminded. Anyway.
Needs to be reminded of his mortal coil.
Reminded of his own feeble existence.
I've been working for 50 years to become a lich. And I'm not stopping now.
Yeah, spoilers, Tolbear's Vecna. Yeah. But, you'd probably talk to him, or, maybe Lady Bryn. She tends to keep an ear out for trouble.
Do I know who Lady Bryn
You
is?
do. She, whenever you left, she was, like, early 20s, probably. You know that she's the daughter of this kind of legendary hero kind of in the area of his name was Rosher Margrave, and he was sort of like small town guy, goes off to war and wins like the Medal of Honor, and so he was kind of the big hero of the town.
Yeah.
That a lot of people really respected and looked up to. And he died in battle. And so Bryn kind of took up his mantle as like his name as a way to honor him. She's sort of like the head of the guard.
Interesting.
In what little way that the guard exists in this town. Because, there's not a lot of trouble around here.
Yeah.
Outside of, like, wild animals and occasionally, like, a carriage that, like, people had a little bit too much to drink the night before.
Very small town.
Yeah.
Just literally, if you do anything wrong, it's like, oh yeah, you're literally about to be arrested by Barney Fife for the 5th time.
Yeah. Like,
Hey, Mayberry.
very.
Yeah.
Like, a big pastime for, like, the older teens especially is drugs. That they buy off of the traveling merchants and stuff and smoke behind the orphanage.
Got me spice.
So spice?
Spicy.
Spice? Spice Man?
Yeah, either one of them or maybe Kishi, but
Kishi?
she tends to stay close to Bryn. You don't know Kishi. That's a new name.
Alright. Well, thanks for the information.
Sure.
Sorry to interrupt. What was the market manager's name again?
Tolbear.
Tolbear.
Do we want to split off and talk to different people?
That probably wouldn't hurt.
I got a dibs on not the asshole person.
Nevia's like, I think Drax should also not have dibs on the asshole person.
No, I think it'd be a nice reunion.
I don't think so.
I'm not. I'm really glad that you're going to talk.
I do not think you will cause a ruckus. Because I think it will be better.
Those words hardly register for a second.
I am absolutely pulling reverse psychology on you.
I
You just
think
need
I'm
to
gonna-
figure it out.
I'm gonna meet with the lady. It worked.
The shopkeep you guys are kind of discussing in front of, he's like, oh, you could also talk to Saya. She keeps her ear to the ground somewhat. And Sayo is a name you know very well. She was like in the same small town kind of thing. She was like the teenage girl when you were a kid who babysat everyone and everyone had a crush on her.
Vicky, but awesome.
But,
the one babysitter who had like the best shit.
Yeah, you could find her at the orphanage. She took over after old Rayla died. And
Oh, she
Rayla was the
died.
woman who raised you. And she wasn't cool.
Dude. She was totally a bitch.
Dude, she's totally a bitch.
Yeah, she was a bit Grelot the Kind.
Grelot's dead! Hooray!
Children of the Corn.
Gosh. I may stop in at the orphanage if that's the case.
Sure.
I can go see Lady Margrave then.
You want to talk to a noble?
No.
Who wants to talk to a noble?
Ares is like,
Looks like Nevia and...
You know what? I'll do it. I'll talk
I
to
guess.
Noble.
sure.
Dude,
Maybe
I'm
I'll
looking
go
for an
with-
excuse. Anyway.
Let's not kill
I just said
what could be the mayor of this town.
I meant an excuse
Mhm.
to see him
Yeah,
again.
go see him.
Yeah.
I don't think
see.
you have to roll an insight check to know you're full of shit.
Oh, I'm very... Yeah, digestion is
Then go see
going
him.
slow. Yeah.
Okay. Just because I don't want the first mission we have as Slayers Guild people
Hold on,
to
real
go to
quick.
shit.
I don't know why.
Listen, how about this? We have
I'll go
like
see.
more than 4 contacts. How about we all go see this dude together?
No, we can go to the other ones and then we all go to see.
That's what I was getting at.
Nice.
Because I'd rather it not be.
So start with Tolbear or end with Tolbear?
Let's
End with
end.
Tolkien.
Let's end with
Okay.
it. Well, we want to end with a climax.
Okay.
The sweet release of death. Anyway,
So who's going to see who? Stone.
I'll go with you to the orphanage.
what was her
I'll go
name?
to Margrave.
Sayo.
Saya. I'm gonna go see her. Doubt she. Well, no, she may remember me if she was the babysitter.
So you two are going to Sayo.
Yeah, I will be right back.
Yep.
I'm terrified.
You're terrified.
I am.
Okay. Kelfor, Emmy, where are you two going?
Make a look away.
I'll go to Margrave.
Okay.
Lady Margrave. Head of the guard.
Emmy, are you going with them or are you going to Kishi?
There's Kishi? Who's Kishi?
She was the last person that they mentioned.
I thought that was Theo.
Or before Sayo.
What's Kishi all about?
She's usually beside Margrave.
Yeah.
The right hand of Margrave, got it.
So.
I'll go with them.
Okay.
If that's the case, then where is Nevia and Ares going?
Nevia and Avery. Well, did I say anyone else that I'm forgetting? And, yeah. The merchant said that Kishi tended to stay with, Lady Margrave. So, Ares will go with you guys, and Nevia will go with you guys. I'm on the
Okay.
wrong page.
Alright. So what's going on?
I'm just writing this down.
Ares is going with us.
Alright.
Splitting into two groups.
Nevia, Emmy, and Kelfor.
Yep.
Going
We're going
to-
to talk to Bryn Margrave. Okay. So you guys split off. And as you do, Nevia kind of bumps you, Kelfor, and leans in close, and she's like, I saw a bakery stall over there.
Trust me. I think it's better if it's a surprise.
Okay. In the
Insight.
yeah, so Drac, Ivanov, and Ares split off to there's a over kind of on the opposite end of town. It's sort of behind the city, opens up into a field. Like a long, like kind of like in front of Whiterun.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Like just a long sort of series of plains. And sort of at the end of that is a sort of ramshackle guard tower. So you're like, safe to assume. So you guys start heading in that direction, and you guys start, or no, reverse those.
Yeah.
You guys head to the guard tower, and you know
Head to
where,
the
where it
orphanage.
is.
Yeah.
Start heading to the orphanage.
Second biggest building.
Yep, toward the back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's back the way I came.
But yeah, so we will pick up with those conversations next week.
Yeah.
It's getting late and Jack has to sleep.
I have work at like 6 a.m.
Yep.
Gotta love it. Gotta get that grind.
Yes.
What time is your class, Grace?
Um,
I feel
It's the
that.
second week of
on
class.
Friday. and- Oh, my class is canceled tomorrow. Now.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Sleep in. Sorry, Jack.
Hey, depending on how weather is, if I can't get to work, I can't. So then I'll just have to call out.
That would be a damn shame. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We'll pick up next week.
I've got to go ahead and turn everything off,
Yes.
but regardless, thank you for joining on my end, and I'll see you guys later. Other than that, all right.
Are you serious? You two turn to look at each other at the same time.
I'm at a tired state where like I close my right eye and I can't.
Was I imagining it, or at one point during the stream, did Sirius like bump into something and hit it really hard?
Oh, he
and
did,
just
yeah.
go, like just a.
I don't know if he did that, but he definitely he was behind the curtains over here, and he definitely bumped something loud. So yeah, I'm talking
Yeah,
about you.
because I heard like a sad, defeated meow.
Well, look,
Yay!
come here, pretty
Let's
boy.
say our goodbyes.
Goodbye.
Bye, Sirius.
Bye.